And we're live. I got Joe with me.
Hey, yo.
I got Farrell with me.
Hi.
And even Chris Pinkerton has decided to be nasty tonight.
What's up, party people?
It's way too fucking bright in here, first of all.
Oh, yeah, that's
after
right.
dark.
That's right. Joey, do you want to get it out? I can turn this
I
on
could
here.
move my fucking plastic chair.
No, you can't.
Switch.
You know better.
Yeah. You
Did
can,
you-
even, you can even light that candle.
Light the candle.
Yeah, let me do some more work here.
Bobby, get some Jodeci. Get some Jodeci going.
This is like a hazing ritual for the newbie.
There we go.
Hold on. For 2025, I have more episodes than Pinkerton. So.
I believe this is my first episode this year.
No, that's 26 now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, 25 probably do as well. Yeah.
So get the Switch next time.
So I was just telling before the show, I've had an incredibly productive day. I haven't had many super productive days recently.
So that's the guy who does everything.
Yeah, but I tell you, like,
Let's be a whole nother level, Joey.
I'm telling you, I've recently over the past year, like I've just been like a little unmotivated.
Past years in the last 12 months or past years in the last 3 months?
12 months.
Okay.
And like what I've basically been doing is like doing enough to get by.
That's my whole life.
Yeah,
So, like,
that's pretty much how the rest of us are living our lives. Just like,
Yeah, that's just normal, bro.
So I'm like, all right, well, and a podcast has to go up tomorrow, so I got to make sure I got the podcast done, and then a video has to go.
Well,
up
let me ask you a question.
Saturday.
What happens if it doesn't?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess
I've started asking that question
It's
a
never
lot.
happened.
What happens if that doesn't happen?
I guess the world keeps spinning, but I hold myself to a standard, I suppose.
Imagine if it didn't spin.
What if it was flat? Would that change your outlook?
I think I know who's responsible for flattening it. But I'll say
Glass cities.
today, for whatever reason, I was like, you know what? If I bust my ass today, I can have all day tomorrow to do whatever I want and work on a side project. So I plan on working just on music tomorrow. And the house will be fucking empty, and I'll have it all to myself, and I'm planning on having a good day. So
Well, don't jerk off 3 times to fall asleep because it's easy.
Oh, he did say he's planning to have a good day.
yeah,
Sounds
I mean,
like a
Well,
good
the
day.
fall asleep part.
today was once, so
Fair.
but the night's still young.
There's still hours before the bell.
But I think that so anyway, I got 2 third-party reviews done, 1 Chug Thug review done, and then I got a non-transforming figure review done, and then I was going to do another non-transforming figure, but then it turns out it was kind of half a statue. So I was like,
a Tom McFarlane thing?
no, honestly, it was you would think it was NECA Beetlejuice.
NECA, please.
Beetlejuice.
I always hear about NECA.
Why?
Ball joint from waist to pelvis.
Okay.
Swivel, maybe a ball joint. I'm not exactly sure. From shoulders to chest. Ball joint from neck to head. Everything else stationary.
What the fuck?
Oh, no. Wrist, swivel, and hinge. And
I bet.
I mean, I guess Beetlejuice doesn't
So
move
you can
much.
be very expressive with it with that limited articulation.
Yes.
And that's probably the point of it.
no hips, no knees, no ankles.
They don't lie.
No elbow.
That is crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And I think it's only 1 point of articulation. So I was like, I'm not reviewing this. And I just put it on the shelf.
I mean,
and it looks-
Was
and it
that
looks-
a
it works fine.
personal purchase?
It was a personal.
Oh, so this creature lives here in the...
Yeah, it's upstairs. It's upstairs in the office. But yeah, so like by doing that, I have depleted everything that I had to review. So I'm officially caught up for the first time this year.
Give yourself some gunshots on that one, man. That's
So I'm going to take a little me time. I don't know where this lack of motivation has come from. I think in part 2025, I lost control of a bit. Like I lost control of my eating. I lost control of my motivation. I lost control of my inspiration. I lost control of my sex life with the dick stuff. Like I think a lot was going on in 2025. And I think I'm starting to just finally get my reins back.
Oh,
getting your mojo back, baby.
So I had another idea. We had a great Zoom meeting this past weekend on Patreon, which you can join. I have a Zoom meeting once a month. And I got to talking and I was like, you know what I think I'm going to do is this year I'm going to do another song. And then I am going to have all of the songs that I've done so far pressed onto vinyl for just a limited 100 copies to anybody who's
Did
interested.
you figure out how it works, though?
No, so I've been watching documentaries, but I keep falling asleep. But yes, it's in my queue. And just a limited 100 copies. Like if you're interested, you could, you know what I mean, about $30 or whatever it is.
And then you can frame your own album.
I probably wouldn't, but I'll probably put it in
All right,
storage somewhere.
Robert, you know what to get for Christmas.
Yeah. But anyway, so I think I'm going to do that too.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, Chris, you've been gone forever. You're not going to airport me to death this time. I'll tell you that much. But I'm willing to hear 2 airport stories tonight.
Oh, well.
So pick your favorite.
I'll be
2.
honest with you. I haven't taken notes at all this year. And this is just things that I thought would be interesting to talk about. I'm just going to talk about where I've been this year.
Okay.
I won't talk about the airport.
You hung out with Kid Rock. I know that.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, man. You blew my gimmick, Joey. Jesus.
Was that a personal turning point?
Yeah, let me tell you. That was a good one, man. That was a good one. It was just me and him there, no one else around. So I started out the year I went to Nashville for this is all for work. And then the week after that, I went to Toronto when it was in January. I'm not the brightest person. And I'll tell you guys, you know, being sick is pretty awful, but being sick on the road is the worst.
I can imagine.
So, and I had asked for this meeting, and all these other people had came because I was coming, so to speak. And you couldn't tell because it was so cold. I did this presentation on cough drops and Dayquil, but I closed the deal.
That's all that
So
matters.
that's all that matters. And then I went back to Nashville in February. And then I actually got to go somewhere I'd never been before. I can't say it was on any sort of list of buckets or anything, but boys, I've been to Omaha now.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I'll give you one little.
Yeah,
I've heard of it.
Omaha, Nebraska.
Oh, that's where it is. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. One of the smallest airports I've ever been in.
That's the city that is that the dog?
No, that's the first airport story.
Guys, I don't really have a lot more to talk about.
That's the city where I first realized that Obama was going to be president.
That's oddly specific.
Yep, I've told this story before, but I just happened to be watching the news somewhere. I might have even been at work, and he was like out, and it said in Omaha, Nebraska, and it was like you looked at the crowd, and the crowd looked like exactly in my head what I imagined Omaha, Nebraska to look like, and then he was talking about unfair wages for teachers, and he was like, and they're responsible for the future of the generations of our great nation, and then they're not getting treated right. They're not did it, and then from the crowd you heard somebody go, "It's not right." And he's like, "That's correct, sir. It's not right." And I was like, "Oh, he's got these motherfuckers. That motherfucker's going to be president."
I don't think much has changed in Omaha. Let's see. I went to Las Vegas for Con Expo, which is one of the largest, if not the largest, construction convention in the world.
Why in Vegas?
Because the amount of space it takes up. I mean, it's ridiculous.
You can spend your life savings up in Las Vegas.
It was a half-mile walk to get from one end of it to the other. It was huge. But I want to talk about Vegas for a minute.
Please.
I
fed a tiger in Vegas.
no interest ever to go back to Las Vegas.
Me neither.
Me either.
I've never been to Old Vegas. So I would like to experience
I
that.
went to, I stayed at the Bellagio.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
You can press the flex button for that.
All right, sure. Did you see Cirque?
I didn't see shit. But like, I mean, literally, you get off the airplane and there's slot machine. And this guy's over here, like, just Farrell's like got sweat running down his face thinking about
I'm thinking about all those
No, I don't.
slots. It's dirty slots.
Yes.
And it's
gross.
it's fake. Like it's everything.
It's fake as shit.
Is so fucking fake. Like you feel like you're at a
The
theme
bricks
park.
are fake.
The
Like,
entire
it's all
time.
fake.
Yep.
It reminds me of that
Ground
is
up,
it
built from the ground up.
Stephen Wright joke where he was like, "I put brick wallpaper over my brick walls, so when people touch it, they go, wow, it feels real."
That's a fantastic. the hotel was nice enough, but like it had the whole mini bar bullshit in there. There wasn't any fucking outlets. I can't watch my apps on the TV. Now I'm bitching about hotels. How's that, Farrell? Is that different?
I love it.
Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know why I would ever go there except for work.
So like
I'll talk about it, but like the one thing I wanted to do in Vegas, I did it.
Like there's events, depends on what you're into, like your convention. There's like Magic Con is in Vegas, fucking
Sure.
the Olympia is in Vegas. Like
Yep.
there are things in Vegas that you want to go to, but not Vegas itself.
Yeah,
But there are people who do like to go to Vegas, and I don't talk to those people.
well, I think if you like gambling,
Oh, it's definitely the place.
yeah,
I mean,
and I think also if you're young, like if you're in your 20s, maybe even younger than 26, like there's a lot of like parties and club type shit. So
Oh,
that's
for
probably
sure.
great.
Yeah.
But for like my age,
It's a long way to go to fucking party.
yeah, but that shit is lit. But for my age, like the only thing I'm really interested in is like history, strip clubs, and like
Spearmint Ryan.
They have a lot of good food.
It's the name of my favorite strip club in Vegas.
Oh, okay. So like I've never, like I went to Vegas when I was 21. Was too young. Like I was too young to even know what I was going to. I barely knew what the fucking internet was, so I had no idea like how to Google or figure out like what to look forward to. Like there's good food out there, I know, but like
It's a good show. I like the show.
yeah, we saw Cirque out there times two because my wife loves that shit. And like, but I didn't get to go to Old Vegas, which is like the only part that I'm kind of really interested in, like the scummy part.
Of course.
But like the Bellagio and all that shit, I agree with you 100%. Like it's just fake as fuck. It's fake as a $3 bill. And like I remember we took a picture with a tiger, and like it was like, come get a picture of the tiger, and I was like, oh, that's fucking cool. And then like we walked in, and it was like, I don't know, the tiger was like being nursed with a bottle, and like you sit next to it, and they like just yank the bottle away. They take the picture real quick, and then they put the bottle back in the tiger's mouth. And I was like, man, even that felt fucking weird.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain things about Vegas that are fun, and if you're not into them, then it's gonna.
So I'm not interested in gambling.
Yeah.
Well, that's a
You
big
don't-
part of it.
You
I
don't
know.
have to be into gambling.
No,
I'm just putting that out there.
it helps though.
Hookers and blow.
You know
So
what? I
one
did
of my
see some
favorite things
cards on the
was-
street.
Lift that up a little bit. There you go.
One of my favorite things was like 8:00 in the morning, outside bar on Freetown or Fremont Street, and there's performers out doing their fucking whatever weird shit they're doing, and you're just walking up and down a street that's closed to traffic, drinking a fucking 46-ounce drink,
All right.
and it's not strange to anybody there. You're hammered at 8:30 in the morning looking at half naked girls doing something, and then some other guy's got a kick me in the nuts for $1 thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's just weirdos.
Yeah. That's
If
fair.
you're not into that, you know,
I got two words
you got
for
nothing
you.
for me.
I wish we. I always argue. I wish we could just be weirdos everywhere.
right? But I mean,
Yeah, but
that's
then you
the
can go there and
mecca.
be a weirdo and not
Joey.
be normal.
There are.
Yeah, you gotta come out of the house, Joe.
They're just not always as performative.
So I know we can get in the Vegas hole here, but
Hey, yo.
I did go. I did have one fantastic, probably top 10 meal of my life at Spago. My boss's boss was there and took us out to dinner, and yeah, I don't even know what that check was, but
I heard rumors of Tool being getting a fucking
Residency.
yeah.
That's weird as fuck.
It's weird as fuck, but it's at the Sphere.
So
Somehow that seems okay.
So a girl that was there with us, that works with us, we were just talking one day about Vegas, and she said she had been several times to see the Grateful Dead at the Sphere, and showed me some videos from it. And I can only imagine
Right.
like that would be amazing in person.
So like
They had the Wizard of Oz. They were doing the Wizard of Oz there.
So I've seen
when we were there. So
I've seen Tool live before, and it wasn't really for me. It was kind of like a light show.
Yeah.
But I can imagine that like being in the Sphere or whatever with all of the visuals that they could offer, that like it would be a fun show to watch in that regard. It would be a bit different anyway than just the normal light show. For some reason, like, I don't know, it shit annoys me. It's like, I paid $200 for this ticket, and now you want to hide behind the drum set and sing. Motherfucker, get out here and do a dance.
damn, get out here and do it.
I paid for the touching.
Oh my God, y'all are
It's fucking true though, man. Like, and like what annoys me is like, you know, he doesn't have that same energy with fucking Perfect Circle or fucking Pussifer. He'll get out right there in the line. Like, but for Tool, you got to be terribly mysterious, motherfucker. You weren't terribly mysterious about that price tag on them goddamn tickets. Get out here and do a dance.
Dance monkey.
Oh my goodness. The one thing I wanted to do while I was in Vegas is I wanted to go to the John Wick experience, which is like,
Oh, that's a thing? I don't know.
yeah, it's
Is that where you get to shoot people?
No, they kill your dog, but I'm trying to go too.
all fair. All fair. It's basically an escape room with some character acting. But it was fun. I had a great time. I had a cool group of people I was with. Met this couple at the bar beforehand, younger couple. They just gotten married in Vegas.
Oh, perfect.
And this guy was like 25 and he had been,
Wasting his life.
well, no, he owns his own bail bonds company. He leases the ankle monitors to the state.
Wow.
And he has like one other, when you have the breathalyzer built into your car or whatever, he leases those to the state. And like he had been
Why doesn't the state just buy his own?
who knows?
Because then they're
But
responsible
he
for
had like 3 other careers before that. He was climbing cell phone towers, and then there was something else in there too. And I'm like, damn, dude. Said you should start a podcast.
And most states are broke as fuck.
Yeah,
It's all
Where's the money at?
risk
Feds.
mitigation.
yeah.
Look at your taxes. Look at what you're paying in taxes. That's where the fucking money's at.
I think I sent you guys a picture, but I ate at a Buddy's Pizza in Detroit, and you'll never believe.
Edge to edge.
Yeah, it was edge to edge crust. And then I spoke about it once before with this pizza chain called Jets.
Yeah.
As in cool you are?
Yeah,
Wow.
Wait, isn't there one around here now?
I don't know of one.
But that's the Sharks.
I saw it in a commercial.
I see what you did there.
Boys, crazy boys. Be cool, boy.
But it was good
Stat
though?
fight.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay, I now have to go. I think it's
Fantastic.
close to Baltimore.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've not really looked. I think when I did look, there was one in Virginia, maybe. I don't know. So I actually went to an independent wrestling show when I was down in Tennessee one time. One of my buddies I started my promotion with is still wrestling, and I went up to the show he was working and did a little bit in the crowd, or did a little bit on, like, not in the crowd, but I was part of the show. And there's this kid that was there that he had just started wrestling, like when I was running mine, and he was going to come out and jaw a little bit, and he didn't say anything. He said something like, "You mean the only person you could find to bring is this old promoter that never did even book me?"
Nice.
And I said, I got the mic, I was like, "Hey, listen, that's a shoot. I never did book you, but I think you were 12.
Jesus.
But it was fun. It was fun to do that. I missed that terribly. Probably just the performance standpoint of it.
I get it.
Let's see. What else? I think, I could really get in the weeds here, but I'm going to. Hey, Joey bought me a statue.
Yes.
Yeah. Sure.
He bought me a gigantic Peacemaker statue. I was going to open it, then I realized this is probably not something I'm going to want to move. So
You have nowhere to put
I
it.
figured out where it's going to go, but then I have to move the Cobra Rattler somewhere else, and I don't know where it's going to go. So
It's a
I gotta do
sideshow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's,
So the good news about them is that they're pretty hardy as far as
Right.
You know what I mean?
and the way they put together aren't too flimsy.
I got
yeah,
you.
and not too intricate
Yeah,
to
yeah.
put together,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Please make it on a bird.
But the wingspan is like huge. But I think I've got to do one more final measurement, but I think I've got the spot for it.
When I saw that and I sent it to Joey and I was like, look, if you're looking for a once in a lifetime gift,
Yeah.
this might be it.
I ordered it immediately.
There you go. There you go. So yeah, I'll send some pictures.
it's
when
one of
I
those
get
given
that
the curse.
put together.
Yeah.
I didn't watch much of anything. I'm much of YouTube probably, but the things of any interest, I rewatched. Not The Expanse. I haven't watched The Expanse this year.
Not the whole year?
What did you think of speaking of which, before you get to that, what did you think of the Expanse action figures that were announced at Toy Fair? I mean,
Slow ass, dude. I paid for the Kickstarter for those almost 2 years ago.
oh, did you really?
yeah, and they kind of look like shit.
Oh, I didn't look too closely
Well,
at them.
they're hand painted. The same hand painted samples they've been dragging around for like a year.
Gotcha.
And it's one of those things like, wow, I'm going to really enjoy repainting those because like the good in concept, And I'm hoping maybe they'll figure some stuff out on there because it was pretty rough. For All Mankind has a new season coming out this year, so I rewatched that. It was my airplane fodder for several trips. I didn't say airport, I said airplane.
How was that? How was the show?
Oh, it's great. It's kind of a retelling of the history of the world, really, but starting with the space program where the Russians the Russians beat us to the moon and the space race never stops. Yeah. Well, I will say that the trailer for this next season, it's been however many years, and there's people who were born on Mars, and they want to be Martians, not...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Gundam. Yes.
so Beltalowda, we're starting.
Yeah.
We're starting. And I watched one battle after another.
Oh,
Yeah.
how was
That's
it?
an Oscar
I
thing.
haven't seen it. Not for you.
I didn't think it was that good.
Oh, I loved it.
I haven't seen it.
A lot of
I
people
just
says,
thought
"I
it
haven't
was.
seen it."
I just didn't get it. I mean, I knew it was like critically acclaimed, and I love Leonardo DiCaprio's work normally, but it was just like
What about Sean Penn?
that was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah.
What were the Christmas Adventures or whatever their White Power Club was?
Christmas Day Adventure.
Yeah,
It's an odd name for that group.
it was a very,
I would argue it's not in the Christmas season
it
at
was
all.
very odd.
That one scene where Sean Penn is talking to DiCaprio and he says like, "Oh, you're buying something. Do you have a daughter?" And he's like, "Yeah, I have a girl." He's like, "What's her name?" And he says the name. He's like, "That sounds like a black girl's name. Do you like black girls?"
Oh yeah, you were talking about this the other day. It's just weird as fuck.
And he's like, "I love them. I love them." And it's like, I'm like, Jesus Christ, this guy's crazy.
yeah.
That was the darkest role I've ever seen Sean Penn play.
And he was good in it.
He was good in it. He was very convincing. It
He
was
zapped out
very
recently
over the top.
about the political correctness of the Oscars, which I found interesting because it doesn't seem to be like his MO.
See that?
Yeah, but he threw a bit of a fit. I can see if I can find the quote. I agreed with him generally. Let me see here. Sean Penn Oscars. Political. Sorry.
He's just mad that nobody bid on I Am Sam. You know, I think.
Well, yeah, I mean, he tends to take pretty like politically.
go full.
At the 2024, so it was some time ago, sorry, the Marrakech Film Festival, Sean Penn criticized the Oscars for extraordinary cowardice regarding political correctness and stifling creative expression. He urged filmmakers to be as politically incorrect as their heart desires.
Interesting.
Yeah, make
Yeah.
art for art's sake.
He said the Academy have exercised really extraordinary cowardice when it comes to being part of the bigger world of expression, and in fact have largely been part of of limiting the imagination and very limiting of different cultural expressions. So, yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, there was that thing, we talked about it a little bit last week with like the race thing, and I just saw like this the Fifth Column did like a breakdown of like there was an Asian person that like won an award. I can't remember, but they got up there and they said
Are you
something.
for or against that?
I don't care. I made the best man win, or woman in this case, I think. Said like, it feels good to finally be seen at the Oscars, for like culture to be seen at the Oscars. And then like I looked at it, it's like there's been like 25 Asian people that have won just like within the last 4 years or some shit. Like between like, everything everywhere all at once,
Yeah, hella
and
Asian.
Shang-Chi won like
Asian.
effects stuff. Crazy rich Asians like won a bunch of shit.
I think
like,
you just named every movie with Asian people
Parasite.
in it.
yeah, but they
Parasite
won.
did good.
Yeah, and they won like a fuck ton of awards. I mean, you can even take it back to like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Like that shit cleaned up at the Oscars. It's just like
Or maybe she was Indonesian and she was the first Indonesian person.
maybe it just feels like it's like AI. What should a person say at the Oscars? It's like
Yeah, that's probably right.
Here's what tends to work.
Maybe one day we'll just get all the firsts over with, and then we can just start celebrating people for
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done with
Stop.
that.
I'm ready to go back to radio. Like sit down and watch a radio show. Then I don't have to be worried about it. I can just enjoy it for what it is.
It's like, this is the first, born on a Tuesday between 1983 and 1984 at 7 p.m. to win this award. Like, oh, great. Congratulations.
Yeah, like it just makes me tired.
It's exhausting.
Yeah.
It's all exhausting. Hey, Joey. Do you know what's more useful than the first telephone?
Oh, more first. No.
The second telephone.
That's a good one. Oh shit.
That's actually
that's really good.
That's actually quite good.
So that was the
It's
one
so
thing.
simple and so good.
It's smart though.
It's the one thing I had written down, and honestly, I don't remember when or why I wrote it down, but it's the one thing I had written down.
It's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Great.
So diorama orders are still coming in. I'm doing
Nice.
nothing towards letting people know that we make this stuff.
Hey,
And like I just finished
still
up a
stumbling
batch
across it.
yesterday. So
That's money making itself. That's great.
yeah, as long as
No
it's
effort.
enough. 'Cause honestly, sometimes it's like if it's just a few pieces, I'm like, this is going to take longer to set up the paint gun than it is to use the paint gun. So, and you'll never guess what I've been playing.
Cyberpunk.
I've been playing Cyberpunk. I actually started a new game.
It's like you've never left.
I started a new game and tweaked some stuff and made it a little more challenging. And I'm at a weird crossroads now because I can either go do the DLC ending or I can do the regular ending. And I'm trying to figure out which one will get me to the
You played
best
enough,
path.
you could probably just do it again.
Yeah, you just
Well,
do
sure.
both.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's of course the speed run, right? So
Yes.
there's that's all I got to finish it and the DLC in 24 hours, which is
So
great.
if you do a speedrun, you got to do it with no mods, though.
Yeah, no, that would suck.
That's the only way that counts.
Yeah. I think that's about it. I mean, filling in between the lines here. Yeah.
But did game night.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. I was over here for game night. That was fun.
That was a good time.
Yeah.
Bobby carried his team by himself.
Dude,
I felt
talk
so
about
bad.
it.
I felt so bad.
It's about time somebody said it.
I did.
Art, we killed it though.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you guys cleaned up. You guys beat us 3-0.
But Pictionary.
Gestures
Gesture
and Taboo.
Yeah. I don't think I like Taboo that much.
No?
It's not my favorite.
Yeah?
Definitely not. I mean, I
We did
I
great.
enjoyed playing. Yeah, we did. We did.
Yeah.
It just
I think we
out of
won
the three
without
games,
the
that's
last
probably
person. Yeah, I didn't have to go the last time.
That's right. That's right. We dominated on that one.
Yeah, I mean, dominate on all three. Nothing.
No, we
could-
didn't. The second one.
Yeah, Gestures.
I had to get 10 points.
Yeah,
and
we
I'm like,
almost-
I'm gonna get fucking 10 points, motherfuckers.
You did. You did. We almost had it. We almost had one, but it was a good time. It was like it's fun to watch everybody let loose and also to do something that doesn't. It's not about making content, you know.
Right.
it's nice to have it's like that and the Halloween party, pretty
Yeah.
much, you know. So it's a good time.
That's it.
We'll just work in reverse, Joey.
Oh, okay. So I'm deep into AI, as I was saying. So I'm playing
Under the water.
I'm playing 4 different D&D campaigns at the same time right now with 4 different AIs, and it's great. I don't need people anymore.
Oh, you're just using them as your.
I'm just
character?
using AI. Yeah. I don't need a dungeon
pretty
master.
awesome.
Do you know that D&D was at the heart of the Satanic Panic?
Yes, it's great.
I didn't
yeah.
know that.
I knew that.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
I mean, I knew that eventually it led to the daycare centers, the people were concerned that daycare centers were becoming the house of Satan.
Yes, because imagination and creativity is terrible.
But it's
always something.
I find that to be pretty imaginative, but it all started with the D&D explosion in the 70s.
Yeah, because people start. I don't understand. There's always something though, isn't it? Satan is always in one thing after another.
Well, or
There's
just-
a rap
or just-
music, or then rap music, and
Or
then,
just some fucking hidden thing, right?
Harry Potter?
To me,
Pokemon.
there's not much difference between the guy that shows up with a weapon at a pizza restaurant looking to find the children in the basement. There's not much difference between that and having the daycare centers houses of Satan worship.
So it's just crazy people.
but it has nothing to do with
Or
D&D.
low IQ people.
I just
Right,
low IQ
right.
people. Because I don't know. I cannot correlate. When we've lived through this, but I could never understand. The only thing I could ever understand, I don't think is right, but I could understand is correlating violence with video games. I can see that, but everything else that's been
Well, with
satanic
those-
or evil, I don't get it.
Well, with those two, what's interesting, and I mean, it's not unlike Columbine and a lot of other things. It's like these idiots end up coming up with extravagant ideas to explain simple truths. And then
I do that at work every day. It's
And
literally
then-
my job.
and then they disguise that under the guise of protecting children. It's all goes back to like the same, you know what I mean? It's like the same pattern over and
The
over.
purpose is what? Just to throw something under the bus so you can blame it?
Yeah, I mean, it's the caffeine, the nicotine, the milligrams of tar. It's, you know what I mean? It's the scapegoat.
Yeah.
That's a
So, I mean,
atmosphere record.
Most of the time, it's just to take the spotlight off them being bad parents.
Yeah. Yeah. And also,
You might have to go talk to your fucking kid
yeah.
if you want to raise them correctly.
Yes. Or at least
Sorry,
be
you're going to have uncomfortable conversations with your children.
100%. Or be involved at some point and you can't, it's easier to look outward than inward. You know what I mean?
So it's not the fact that, you're at the bar until 8 p.m. And by the time you get home and you're angry and you yell at your kid for not doing something and send them to your room. And then
or spending those late nights at the office, like
Right,
the
or
old cliche, whatever the case
all
may
that.
be. Yeah.
Maybe you need to take an active role.
Yeah.
And then when they latch onto things or find things that are unhealthy and they have nowhere else to bounce the ideas off of, and they get lost in something, maybe it's a little bit your fucking fault.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And maybe it's not Satan or people.
Or maybe you're Satan in that scenario.
Yeah. Maybe you're your own worst devil.
Well, people never look. Like, I feel like they blame things without ever looking into it. Just saying something is wrong without knowing
Because
what
it's
it is
easy.
is
It's the
weird.
path of least
It's
resistance.
like you never read a D&D book, or you never read a Harry Potter book, or you never played a video game.
I got a question for you,
It's like-
Floyd.
But it's also the
If you
problem.
could read
with-
half a page out of a Harry Potter book,
Fuck a book.
It's also the problem with like people that kind of view themselves as the main character in the story.
That's what D&D is about.
Yeah, but but when you
You should play.
yeah,
but when you act like that, it has to be an outside force because otherwise you're a bad main character.
But I would think you would at least find something that's like reasonable.
you would think.
But so yes, I'm just talking to AI all the time now. It's great.
Yeah, but you still know it's a problem.
Yes, I still know it's a problem.
That's the important part.
And that's why water's so expensive right now.
Yeah, it's like, bro, every response is like 3 bottles of water, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how
Burning
many-
through it.
I'm burned through like a whole lake of water already.
Half
Just
the
this
world is a
fucking-
desert now.
I'm playing.
Yeah.
Joey's
I'm
playing
playing
D&D.
4 campaigns at the same time.
Why
It's
can't
crazy.
they use ocean water?
It's the salt.
You have to
But
desalinate it.
it can't. Isn't it just a matter of cooling the machines? Like, can't you just cool ocean water? Like,
salt
no.
No,
would
they have
throw
to
the lines.
desalinize silent. But there's machines that do that.
But which
But they
costs a lot of power.
More power.
Just-
Who cares?
Just replace the hoses.
but it
yeah.
costs more power.
Well, more manpower, I guess.
More.
And parts.
Yeah.
And fossil fuels like crude oil.
To replace the hoses?
Yeah.
Rubber's made by oil.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. And right now that's all just caught up in the Strait of Hormuz.
In the what?
The Strait of Hormuz.
Oh, yes. yes, yes.
I saw this meme about like it's like a fucking George Lucas with his arms crossed looking.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And
It's so
it's like,
good.
trade routes are important now, aren't
Yeah,
they?
yeah, yeah. It's like, what a boring story, right, guys?
I love that.
How fucking poetic is all
Yeah.
that? Right.
It's like
should have paid attention.
You can make it all fit.
it
You
really,
can.
He's the one. Ironically, episode 1 is the thing that's going to come out on top of all this mess.
It'll be the
Dude,
first
worth it.
the first the book of Lucas, chapter 1 is what it'll be heralded as.
Yeah.
I watch one show at a time, so I've been watching Fringe for a while now. I've been
Friends, like the
Fringe.
Fringe.
so Fringe as in Fringe
They
science.
did a crossover.
Fringe and Friends. That would be amazing.
I took a picture in front of the
Pivot.
couch.
Fringe Friends.
What?
I took a picture in front of the couch.
At the Friends couch? Mm-hmm. Do you go to the apartment?
No, they have it on display in a studio at LA somewhere that we went to, and like they have like the actual like the scene outside where like they run those like the fountain.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
It's like that bit, and like
Did you go to the cafe?
That sounds awful.
Isn't that like the cafe? They go to an actual cafe?
I hate
yes,
that show.
it's there. they've like rebuilt it. It's like they're like at that place. It's like the food place, like where you can get like what we didn't eat there.
If that was the only show that was ever available on television, I'd never watch television.
Isn't it
I
based
can't
on like a British show, like The
stand
Office?
Here's
that show.
the punchline. It's just one of many shows on television, and I still never watch television.
I understand that. You and I live different lives, Bobby.
Would Fringe Friends just be like conspiracy theorist stuff? They just pop in, you'd be like, you know what's going on with the world today?
Yes. But yeah, no, I'm in season 4 now out of 5. Like, it's a show that came on while I started going to pharmacy school, and I watched a few episodes of it, and I really liked the concept, and I wanted to watch it some other time. But like, they are often not streamable. Like one of those shows that like you have to buy, but like comes on the streaming once in a blue moon. And just the other day, there happened to be like a couple of weeks ago. They're on Hulu/Disney now.
Hulu.
I just saw.
So I started watching it. That's really good. You
meant
like
to
sci-fi.
Bring it to your attention, like in the tradition of if you like Polish slasher films.
Which I do.
There's some, I think, French movie called Devils that's supposed to be pretty fucked up from like 1971, and it's like been removed from most streaming services. And some streaming service right now is like offering it for the first time, like since the history of streaming, and it's supposedly pretty critically acclaimed. It just hit my radar. It's called Devils.
I didn't hit mine. Well, you know, I ran into
Must be me following all those white devil pages.
Right, must be. I ran into a situation. I was looking to watch the Dark Knight Returns Part 1 and 2, the animated. They're not available on HBO Max right now.
I know somebody who has.
They
them.
have like fucking 80 Batman things in fucking HBO, but literally
They don't have it. But
There's so many fucking Batman stuff.
if you have
stupid.
Surfshark VPN,
Oh yeah, yeah, you can be anywhere in the world.
yep. HBO Max in Brazil has it. So I put my VPN to.
Flex on them with the VPN, bro.
Are they
Yeah.
a sponsor now?
I can't
Probably
believe
could
we're
be.
not sponsored by like Surfshark or NordVPN because everybody's sponsored. Or Raid Shadow Legends. Are they still around?
Raid Shadow Legend.
The only sponsorship I want is from Manaloose.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, just like one meal a month, I'll be happy.
I mean,
Buddy's Pizza.
Or Buddy's Pizza. I'll take that too.
I'll fucking the Domino's. I don't give a shit.
Actually, you're not lying.
but I think it's
Cheesy bread.
660.
Yeah.
That cheesy bread is lit.
Just give me like a stream of points every week. But yeah, so why is it? Is Critical Acclaim as banned? Oh no, it's just not available.
I think a little bit of column A, B, and C.
Oh, what's the C?
Not available, banned, and
CD.
critically and also critically acclaimed.
CD's nuts.
That's
Oh
great.
my.
If you watch it, let me know how it is because it looked fucked up when I was watching it. Like it looked like something that was like, oh, I see how stuff like this led to like the Kubrick era.
But I'm surprised you didn't watch it.
I just saw it yesterday.
Oh, okay. Here's the thought: doing the robot no longer makes sense. I was seeing people doing the best.
No,
robot
doing the
dance.
robot means something different now. It's the next logical step. The AI, the sex
Yeah,
bot.
I mean, I'm waiting. I've been waiting all my
But
life
why does it no longer make sense?
because they don't move like that no more. They move like people. They
Robots.
move better than people.
Oh, he's talking about popping and locking the robot.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense as a dance.
Robots don't move like that.
Because robots don't move
Robots
like
do
that.
karate.
The Tesla bot moves like kind of like that.
Tesla is one shit.
Optimus.
Isn't that the only one that's like readily available though?
The Chinese. Have you seen the Chinese one that they've been?
Yeah, but is it readily available?
I mean, there's like
I've seen like prototype
there's
stuff.
hundreds of them on like performing and shit.
Yeah, but are they like purchasable like on the market? What does it matter? They don't.
Yeah, what are you going to use it for?
And also they pick and choose what they allow people to spend money on there. So it's like
That too. But like, I mean, the Boston Dynamic one is great. Also, I think that's purchasable at some point. But also, like, what are you going to use it for is the thing.
because the Tesla
can't
bot
fuck
is
it
like,
yet.
Tesla
Well,
bot
you
still has a
can't.
little bit of.
You can fuck anything.
That's
true.
true.
That's true.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, it could dust your shelves, Bobby.
That's how we're calling it now.
I can get you a pack of nicotine pouches.
It could do that.
I saw that on the. I think I sent it to the Nerve Rage.
Did you see the one where it says when the South gets robots and the guy's got no, this one don't go outside. He's a house clanker.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And then the field clankers, like, oh, it is dumb.
So it's funny. I saw the
Feels-
in the clip that I sent you guys. Like it was from Flagrant, and this like they were like the black dude that's on that show was like, "Did these things have rights?" And Schultz was like, "Look how quickly the oppressed become the oppressor." And then like he was like, "Hey robot, buy me tickets for Imagine Dragons." And he's like, "Why Imagine Dragons?" The robot's like, "Why Imagine Dragons?" And he's like, "Imagine me dragging these nuts over your face, robot. You'll never replace us."
Give them time.
I mean, the AI dungeon masters I've been playing with is better than most of the fucking humans ones I've played with. So there's that.
I feel like they got an inside loop. It's like when I play chess against the computer, I'm like, that motherfucker knows.
Just like
It's working some
It's
shit
cheating.
out.
It's cheating.
Yeah.
just like those damn progressive slots.
You know what I mean?
Oh, speaking of slots, going back to that,
Progressive.
Drake.
Yeah, who the fuck wants one of those?
Bobby, you'll probably get a kick out of this. Drake's dad says the best day to go to play slots is Thursdays and Sundays.
Okay.
Because he said that everybody puts in the money over the weekend, so Sunday,
Oh,
and then Thursday, if they get cleaned out over the weekend, then it'll build up till Thursday.
that's a pretty smart play.
It's not.
Is it not?
No, fair enough.
Well,
Like, he's like
because
amateurs.
you took casino
101?
like he was gonna work like do
Yeah.
casino shit for college or whatever.
Tell him, Pharaoh. You tell him the real information.
I'm just passing along something fun.
So-
No validity to what I'm saying.
Yeah, there's no correlation between time of day or day of week. It's the same RTP.
What's RTP for the layman? Not for me, obviously, but for other
return to
people.
player.
Return to player. Yeah, I should wait for you to say it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
6%, 7.
it's typically like 90s. 88 would be really bad. 94 would be pretty good. 96 would be great.
I'll take any of it.
You know. But
Yeah.
so like for them to change that kind of stuff, it takes a lot of paperwork, so it wouldn't be worth it for them.
I understand.
Or really feasible for them to change it based on a time of day. Or,
Well, if I see Drake's dad,
Yeah, I
I'll
was
make
gonna
sure
say
to let him
Drake's
know.
dad. How did you come across this?
I don't know. It just showed up on my feed.
He's an interesting character.
He definitely
seemingly.
is. He's like like an old school hustler.
is he
like,
Canadian?
Yeah, and he's like from Tennessee.
He's from Memphis.
Yeah. And he's like, and he's. I think like I don't know, but I get the impression he kind of was like Drake became like super famous, and he was like, "Hey Aubrey or Audrey, how's it going? I know I've been gone for a few years, but
Yeah.
I was just wondering what you've been up to.
Was his
trying
mom-
to catch up?
Was his mom Canadian?
I believe so.
And his dad looks like he would always address everybody as Playboy.
Yeah, and she's
so Playboy.
Jewish, I believe.
That's a really odd mix.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
the plot thickens,
yeah.
just like pubes in the 70s.
Are Jewish people a thickening agent?
I don't think so.
What's that?
He said the plot thickens because he's Jewish. I was like, what does that mean?
Just another player.
You know, I'm not a player. He just crushes a lot.
I'm crushing a lot.
Crush
It's a pretty
cigarettes.
big,
you are.
it's a pretty big pun. You're
Oh, I see what you did there.
Nice.
I see. I got you.
Yeah, but
Dude, that's real quick.
Yeah.
Just because he said big pun, I was watching. Somehow I got into this conversation with somebody. It was about Onyx. Doesn't matter. And
ONYX.
yeah. And I was like, they actually popped up on those like K Slay freestyles, and I was like, you know what I'm talking about? They weren't aware, and I was like, K Slay started this series like 5 years. I mean, rest in peace, K Slay, but so like 5 years ago.
Thanks for making sure we knew that.
5 years ago that was like 50 rolling 50 deep is what it was called, and then like the last one that he did was like rolling 200 deep, and that song's like an hour and 10 minutes. Right, and then there's like rolling 150 deep, that's like a 50-minute record, and this and that.
Should have been an hour and 40 minutes.
Anyway,
4 hours and 20 minutes.
one of them has Pun's son on it,
Pun son.
and he looks very similar to Pun.
Is he small pun?
I wouldn't call him that.
Mucho gordo.
but dude, if there's one, he might have taken his father's weight to the extreme. Also, I can't tell because mostly a face shot, so to speak. But he also took that gap in his front teeth and took it to the next level. because there's room for a third tooth. And
Oh yeah.
He only has two.
Well, the middle tooth.
like between the two.
Oh,
Yeah.
So every time he says something,
You would think. I mean, it was distracting,
you can put
especially being as though it was like a face shot video. You know what I mean? Probably due to his weight, and like the camera is like right where the microphone is, and I'm just like fucking dialed in right to the fucking,
Like you can slip a straw in there
But-
without opening his mouth.
But he's a good rapper. He's a really good rapper. Chip off the old block in that regard. Continue.
not off the tooth.
Chip out the tooth.
No, that's it. Yeah, just work shit. I'm taking time off now. Like I can see it. I told my handler, and like I'm working a bunch next week, but like she's starting to taper me down.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. We might be able to do some more stuff together.
Yeah. Oh, we were supposed to do the movie thing.
I know. Like I got my concerns about that, but I'll address that.
Well, we just have to come here, right?
Yeah. It's more so logistics, but
Yeah, but like I'm gonna miss. I don't know. I'm not a big work person per se. I mean, I work a lot, and I have good work ethics. But like, I never take work like people take work like, oh, it's my career or like this part of my personality. Or some people take their jobs real seriously, but I don't. But like over the past few years since like COVID, like I built a really good reputation at work, and it's like it's nice, and I think I might miss some of that.
so that's an interesting question. And I think it's good that you feel that way, by the way, that you have enough affinity for the people there and some of the surroundings that you will miss part of it. But if you were to define yourself by roles, how would you fill 5 to 10 slots, so to speak? Progressive slots.
Wait, what do you mean? Like,
So-
for example, give me your
all right,
roles.
all right. Let me think. Husband,
Flyer, driver,
driver, flyer.
callback girl from a long time.
Husband, father,
Mopper,
I'm gonna say
Podcaster.
content creator.
shit. I mean, you're not
Con-
fucking.
content creator.
influence.
I would never say that.
Content creator for sure.
Content creator.
Artist,
Artist.
There you go.
Collector.
artist. And then I would probably say friend, and then I would say mopper, and then I would say grandson, and then I would say son, and then I would say brother, and then I would say mentor, and then I would say maybe content creator. I guess I'm looking for a 10th off the top of my head, but
I don't think I can fill 5.
try.
Husband, I guess. Husband, son. I guess I'm still a grandson at some point. And
Like I'm not anymore, but I still define myself that way
I don't know.
in some regard.
I guess
It's been a part of my identity. It was an important part of my identity for 27 years, and I just haven't let it go.
it's like a very important relations in my life. I don't think I've ever identified myself as that like as a role. I feel like I was very passive in that role. It's like my grandpa, especially my grandma. Her role was a grandma, and
Yeah.
I was just on the receiving end of that.
Yeah.
Luckily,
Yeah.
but yeah, friend, and then I guess pharmacist by default, just to like because of the thing that I
Street
do.
pharmacist.
Not for a long time. Not for a long, long time.
What about you, Farrell?
I don't know.
It's tricky. It's a tricky question because defining yourself by role.
I like that I don't have much. But I think some people would probably feel the way that they don't have much.
I want less.
Yeah.
You're like the opposite of Anakin.
Yeah.
I want more.
I want less.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I like less because less means less responsibility, and I'm allergic to responsibilities. Less things I have to do, less things I'm responsible for.
I don't want more or less, but I want to do more.
You always want to do more.
Yeah, and I'm not just like, I mean, creatively, yes, but I also I want to travel. I want to. There's like you know, I want to have weird sex. I want to like, there's like things to my life that I still feel unfulfilled in. You know, like that.
That's the cuck chair.
Yeah, well, I want to put somebody in that motherfucker.
Hey, one of them I sent y'all in the chat. You wouldn't. I put a towel down and some of that motherfucker. That was nasty as hotel I've been in.
What about you? How would you define yourself, Fingerton?
Provider,
I'm a provider.
husband, father, secret worrier. You know,
That might just go with that might just go synonymously with father.
yeah.
To be honest, I think they are hand in hand because you're not allowed to worry publicly as a father.
Yeah, I guess I'd put artist in there and friend.
Not son so much.
I don't know. That's I don't define myself by.
Yeah, that's like I was
that.
saying. Like
I don't.
I don't think it's my role. I think it's their role to be parents, and I'm just a son without having a role as being a son. Because there are people who are active in that, and the son role, but I don't feel like I am.
Yeah, because like I'm the one constantly having to reach out, constantly
so
sending
that's-
pictures
yeah.
of my kids and my dad, and you know
And
trying
then
to
the
stay.
pictures of your mom.
Yeah, and pictures of someone else's kids to my mom. I don't consider myself a son to her.
Yeah.
You know.
Speaking of family, and I just thought about this. Kelly and I did our 23andMe a while back, and they recently updated like some new ways they could look at the data or whatever, and now it breaks down the percentage of your genealogy, but it also puts it in a timeline showing from oldest to most recent. And my most recent before America
I was gonna
is.
marry you.
You want to guess which country the Pinkertons are from?
I mean, it sounds like a British name.
You're really close, but they're a lot more angry than they're
Irish.
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. I just thought that was pretty wild to see that.
Yeah, I can believe it.
Because I've actually got my parents agreed to do it. They've been real hesitant. I'm like, Dad, if somebody wants your information, your DNA is a Jew is a 76-year-old man. Nobody's going to want your DNA.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm a little hesitant. Like, I
They know
don't.
everything already. There's nothing they don't know.
I know that I'm at fault there. Like, I know that throwing caution to the wind is kind of the more normal thing. My thing is like, it's not so much what this like 23andMe. It was like, who buys 23andMe in 10 years and then
There's been some concerns with that.
and then what's technology like in 10 years and
Yeah.
what are they allowed to do and what that, like, I don't know. It all seems like, I'll just Google my last name, I guess.
That's fine. You could probably do that.
yeah.
You could probably do that.
Skullface is like 1 in a billion.
Right. There's just not a lot
It's
of
funny that, like-
I thought it was Skull
It's weird 'cause
Face.
Well,
all
we
have-
don't talk
we all
about
have
that.
Skulls
Face.
underneath our face.
Hopefully.
It shouldn't be that rare.
I mean, it's like what I say about people, right? We always naturally go towards the worst case scenario instead of the best case scenario or even the middle case scenario. Like you worry about what people are going to do to you all the time instead of, someone can take this and like find out what's wrong with you genetically and fix you medically. But we don't think about that. Even though it's possible, we think about, what are they going to fuck me over with?
Probably because people get fucked over their whole fucking lives.
That's you keep convincing me that that's not the case.
No. I think it's like
We want you to be happy about it, Joe.
No. It's all part of the human. Just like people give me pleasure all my life too.
But we don't go to that, right? Where you bring up a subject and you immediately.
I do.
No, we immediately it was like, what are they going to do with this information?
No, with this subject.
Yeah,
It's not at all.
No, not all, but like it's one of those things like you think about what's going to fuck you over.
Yeah.
Or who's going to fuck you over?
I just think
Instead of what the science could help you with in the future.
Yeah, exactly. It could be extremely helpful.
But I think even if that was the thing, if it was like those sorts of like I don't have much faith in the medical system in this country. You know what I mean? So it's like all of that stuff sits in a weird place for me. Whereas other stuff, I mean, like I'll give my address out to strangers all the time.
You
do. You know what I mean? I'm not the slightest bit worried
them
about
over,
it.
even.
Right. Yeah. So like in that case, I put my faith in humanity. I do not put my faith in business.
But yeah, so anyway, about work, like, yeah, because I noticed, like, now that I've been telling everybody now, it's like, yeah, I'm doing semi-retirement. You're going to still see me. I'm still going to be working, like, it's not like I'm not working.
Right.
But, like, I feel like it's not going to be the same. Commodity's not going to be the same. Because, like, It's weird to. It's like Cheers. Sometimes you go, oh, everybody knows your name, kind of thing. Like when, I have a reputation and such that I go to a lot of different stores. If I don't go to a store for a while and I come, everyone's like excited to see me.
Yeah, it's a good feeling.
Oh shit, Joe's here.
It's like why people get a dog, except my dog.
Yeah, I hate that guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, oh, you need some shit done? Joe, do it. Joe, get it done. It's like, it feels the one part in my life where I feel like positive about myself, where like I feel like I'm useful.
That's a good thing.
But I don't want to work.
Yeah,
I mean-
you should do less of that.
Nothing's perfect.
Yeah, right. Like the thing that like gives me some sort of fulfillment and self worth is the one thing I don't really want to do.
Squeeze it until it's dead, Joey.
but it's good enough where at least you miss it.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's enough.
Yeah.
And you're in a position where if you decide
Want to do more, you can.
Oh, I want to buy this. I'm going to work X amount more hours.
You know,
over the
I
next
should
3 weeks.
theoretically get the hours if I want it because I want it. But yeah, it's strange. But yeah, that's it for me.
Farrell,
Oh yeah,
how's your nerd week?
You go back to trivia.
I did.
How was that? It was yesterday, right?
It was yesterday.
How was that, Farrell?
She showed up.
And then surprise face.
So luckily she didn't approach me at all.
Okay, you got to give me like the.
Oh,
clip notes
you
real
missed
quick.
last week. Unfortunately, last week was great.
It's not the same.
The same girl.
23andMe.
Yep. Just to sum it up quickly for the listener's sake, it's he did not want to be bothered with her. Tried his best to avoid her. She
Harassed him.
got involved anyway. Started harassing him. He
In public.
ended up raising his voice to the patrons. It started looking like a reverse harassment situation. Bartenders got involved, split the two up. There was talk of banning people from the restaurant / bar, et
My
cetera, et cetera.
goodness.
There was a
Farrell.
whole ordeal,
It got crazy.
And it's not his fault.
and it wasn't his fault.
He was the victim.
Yeah.
Him too.
Yeah. Me too.
Him
Hashtag.
too.
Hashtag me too.
God, is that a better title?
Actually, it's hashtag.
I'm gonna put it in parentheses.
It's man too. Hashtag man too.
Hashtag him too.
Anyway, what do you got?
So she showed up and didn't bother me at all,
Nice.
which was cool.
Is this the same person
Yes.
from
Yes.
many moons ago?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I asked you if you were listening.
Because you were going to pick up on the story.
Well, 'cause I knew-
yeah.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Fair enough.
So the normal bartender was back, and so then he starts complaining to me about her, and I was like, I don't give a fuck.
That means, does he know the story of what happened last
Yeah,
week?
yeah.
Okay.
So like he's been trying to deal with it in a different way, and it's not working out. So
Are they going to ban her then? No, obviously she's still there. So
it might come to that. I don't know. As long as she doesn't talk to me, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
it's their problem, not yours.
So like I'm not the type of person that like if you're in the same building as me, like I have a problem with your existence. Like just don't fucking bother me.
Yeah.
So and it worked out great. I just sat in my normal spot,
I couldn't do it, so I tip my hat to you.
you know, and she just existed and I existed and it was fine.
You're okay with a mutual coexistence.
Exactly. Just don't fucking talk to me.
It's mature.
You know? Didn't do as well in trivia though. Though there was one question.
Distracted, partly distracted.
No, not
emotionally
distracted at all.
distracted.
No, not at all.
Partly emotionally distracted.
No, I
maybe.
think I got there a little too early.
Pre-game too much.
So I was
you did leave early.
Yeah, it was definitely 2 or 3 beverages deeper in at the start. And by the time the end came, I was starting to struggle. I was pulling a Bobby and looking in cabinets for words.
It's getting scary, man. Spooky hours out there.
So, but there was a question that was interesting, only because of my activities 2 weekends ago.
Okay.
So there was a question about there's one of the categories was title characters. So there's a movie, a show, a book, and they would give you just the names of some of the main characters, but not the main character.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. That sounds fun.
Yeah. It was good. And one of them was Miss Trunchbold
Oh, Miss Trunchbull
and Miss Honey.
and Miss Honey, of course. I know them very well.
And I was like, oh, I got this motherfucker.
Absolutely.
You know, so that was cool.
I learned to read words so that I could read sentences because basically a sentence is just a big bunch of words. And if you can't read words, you've got no chance at reading sentences. Have you read books? I've read many just this week. Which ones? I read Nicholas Nickleby, Lord of the Rings. I can forget all their other ones. And A Cat in the Hat. It's Matilda.
Crime and Punishment?
Crime and Punishment.
Yep.
Miss Matilda.
Yeah.
So because I went to see Matilda,
Yeah.
You know.
I knew that one.
Yeah.
I would have
Perfect.
never fucking known that one. I'd
Me
been like, Miss
neither.
Honey, like, what is this? Like, you know,
Isn't it funny how
put
the
in
world
some
works?
Pornographic title.
So I have a Miss Honey story, not from Matilda. In my high school, we had a science teacher named Mr. Sageman, Sageman.
And he married Miss Honey.
He was dating Miss Honey, who was I think a foreign language teacher. I never had any class with her, but she was attractive, quite. And let me rewind a bit.
Like honey.
Yeah, you're jumping to it. So he was our science teacher, and you know, there's like a mole. There's like a numeric representation.
Yeah.
So
8.1.
That's pi.
That's pi.
Yeah.
What's a mole? 8.06.
Something like that.
Yeah.
they would probably eat pie. That's about as much as I know. And they were a character in Wind in the Willows with Ratty and Mr. Toad and Cyril the horse and
6.022 times 10 to the 23rd.
Mr. Winky, the villain, and who, of course, hired the weasels. And then there was Badger, who was a judge, but also like an old wise one of the river.
What's that?
There's the river. Anyway,
Terrible gesture.
Being all serious, he just goes,
so
Miss Honey.
Miss Honey. So this class was it was chemistry. There was a bunch of fucking academic rejects, including myself, that were in this class. And Mr. Sageman said if you made a mole, like a stuffed mole, and turned it in, you could get extra credit as like a tip of the hat to mole, the numeric representation.
6.022 times 10 to the 23rd.
So everybody did it because
course.
fucking
Need it.
Laura did mine
Naturally.
naturally. And anyway, so there, it was, like I said, this class was a bunch of fucking rejects, and my high school that I graduated from was ghetto as fuck, and there was this dude, his name was Scrappy, and he's the only one that like didn't do the moles because he probably wasn't in school half the time anyway, and he's coming, he's like, wow, all these rats in here, like he's pointing at like where all the moles were. And we're like, dude, they're moles, but don't worry about it, and like, so anyway,
Was his brother Scooby?
so Mr. Sageman, who we jokingly called Sage Man as if he was like a superhero or something. He was making a comment. He was like, yeah. So anyway, I went out with my girlfriend last week, and we all knew. So somebody was like, Miss Honey, like, and then he started like blushing and smiling, and they'd be like, oh, Miss Honey, like, yeah, Mr. Sage Man, like Miss Honey, and then somebody said, Sage Man wants to taste the honey. And he lost his shit. Like, he was like, that is disrespectful. Don't you ever speak about her that way. And you want to talk crazy with your friends out there? Well, I don't give a rat's ass. But in here, and as soon as he said it, Scrappy turned around. He was sitting in the front seat. He's turning around to the rest of the class, and he pointed towards the cat, and he went, rat's ass. Like all the moles that were in the cat. But it was like chaos, in my high school. So it was a good time. Rats.
Nobody learned anything.
No. No.
He learned that a mole is a unit of measurement.
Yeah. I knew it had some sort of numerical value.
6.022 times 10 to the 23rd.
That's gonna be on trivia.
Yeah.
Yeah. It might be.
Probably.
It might be. Anyway, Miss Honey.
Yeah, so that was cool that, the
Are you just playing by
worlds collided. Yeah, by myself.
So from now on, you're just the army of one forever?
Yeah, I mean, like, sometimes, like, the bartender or whatever.
That's cheating.
No, not really.
Bartender.
I mean, he's not Googling anything.
But you used to have like a team, right?
Yeah.
She's on it.
And it is slowly just dissolved. I know she was on it.
She was never really on it. But
Okay. But Mike Was Mike a part of that?
He played every once in a while.
Okay.
It was Alec.
Oh, okay. And his life has gotten far more complicated
the
recently.
baby
Yeah.
has been, but yeah, so I think the team name this past week was Crippling Oil Prices Boats. So that was fun. See, I watched Eternals.
You finished watching it.
I finished watching it.
Now you know about the hand.
I hated it.
Yeah, it's
The
pretty
hand sucked.
pretty common.
The movie sucked.
Yeah.
I'm the only one who likes it.
It was terrible. And I still stick to my point about like, so they're fucking created. They were made. Why is one of them deaf and mute? Why the
Because God has a sense of humor.
but it's not God.
Or
I mean,
whoever.
it's the equivalent
what it
of
is,
a god.
It's-
That thing is a god.
the creator.
For all intents and all intensive purpose.
For all iridescent purposes,
yeah, that thing can create life.
for all
and-
clandestine
but they're,
purposes.
they're machines.
Yeah, I'm just saying that the being that's making these things are effectively gods to
We're-
us.
We're effectively gods because
To
we
ants.
created AI.
Yeah, to ants we are.
But if we made AI unable to speak, it would be fucking stupid.
Look, for all iridescent tortoises,
Like so many things about that movie upset me.
it's just racist. It's fine. It's cool.
No, it's not.
Too many racists, and I get it.
No, that doesn't make sense. Because if you're trying to blend in, you wouldn't have today's multiracial group
Have you
roaming
watched-
around throughout the history of the fucking
Look,
planet. It wouldn't make sense.
Have you watched Transformers: Rise of the Beast?
Probably not.
They have giant robot animals that are blending in just fine, right?
I didn't even notice them until they started talking.
and truthfully, like for all fluorescent fortresses, I was thinking
Fluorescent
fortress. Yeah, I think so. I think Eternals is a cool concept.
Yes.
that's told really poorly.
Terribly.
And them trying to blend that into the MCU, just like that should have just.
Well, that's
Well,
the
and
problem.
they made no effort to blend it in either before nor after,
Yeah.
which is even more surprising.
if
As a standalone, it would have been better.
If I could interrupt you, I did forget to mention, speaking of Marvel movies I didn't think were that great, I watched The Fantastic Four, and I didn't think it was that great.
I agree.
I'm gonna get there and I'm gonna hate it.
Okay. Well,
Why you hate watching all this shit instead of Clone Wars?
Because I hate that more.
You hate that more so far.
Wait till I get to the Marvels.
you watched all that this week?
What are you talking
He's
about?
been watching a lot over the
Yeah.
over
Like
time.
you watched the Marvels this week too?
No.
Oh God! I was
Oh,
like,
no,
geez.
no.
I'm 22 movies into the MCU
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
out of 29 or whatever fucking number that's gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
if you're, did you watch Fantastic Four this week or
No.
Okay, you're
I'm watching
watching
them in order.
Okay, nothing they did worked. Everything they tried to do failed. Like it's like we're gonna go to space and do this. That didn't work. We're gonna set this trap.
Don't
That
spoil
didn't
my
work.
hatred of it.
My issue with it is like I find, without spoiling it because he's working his way through it,
He won't remember anymore.
the way that they handled
I remember everything.
How bad.
6.022 times 10 to 24.
the way that they handled the big bad, meh.
Yeah, it was very meh. The whole
Yeah.
thing was.
And I hate the Mandalorian.
That's
Oh,
fantastic.
speaking of which, I watched Wonder Man and I thought it was fucking great
A lot of people say that.
because Trevor was in it.
He hates Trevor.
I know.
Which one's Trevor?
The Mandalorian.
No, the Mandarin, not the Mandalorian. That's different.
Tomato.
Yeah, I hate the Mandalorian.
I did watch Wonder Man,
Pedro
though.
Pascal. I hate him.
Yeah.
But you also hate the Mandarin, who is Trevor. And
But I like the real Mandarin.
yes,
Yes.
Yeah.
Mandarin Walk.
Shang-Chi's father.
Yeah.
Did you watch that yet?
Yeah.
Oh, pretty cool, huh? I have to watch what I say around present company. I don't want to
I like
offend
the
the entire culture.
I like the lion dragon monster.
Yeah, I wish they would have done more with the rings.
They're cool though.
That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
They were cool.
They're a little gaudy. I mean,
I assume they'll come into play more later.
I hope so.
Maybe.
Playmore Lane.
Otherwise, if it doesn't, it'll be weird that it's in the MCU. Like, because
I mean, they have cool artifacts in the MCU. It's one of those
they
worlds.
tell the story and then it never comes back again. It's like kind of like the Eternals.
Kind of like. Well, as soon as I get home tonight, I'm going to watch the Daredevil episode. So, and Jessica Jones is in it, which means in theory, underneath New York City, there's a giant dragon skeleton.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Based on some very horrible storytelling during the Netflix era.
It's just in a warehouse somewhere.
Where's Danny Rand?
You watch fucking Raiders of the Lost Ark. They find that bitch and they stick it in a box.
So
Right?
Or they sit on a refrigerator, I believe.
That's a different one, but okay. But you're right.
Eternals was
Like, what are you gonna do with that? You gonna give it to somebody? What are you gonna do with them 10 rings?
I think they're cool, but I also think,
they're cool.
I'm
but-
just story-wise. What are you gonna do with them?
They're gaudy.
Well, so I think that because I'm 1/4 Italian and grew up on rap music, I'm okay with gaudy jewelry.
That's fine. Hey. So you didn't like the Eternals?
No, it's terrible.
Gotcha.
What else do you watch?
I rewatched
The Expanse.
all of the Snyderverse.
Oh,
Nice.
I watched a good chunk of Justice League with you.
Yeah, and that was
They're special, man.
yeah. I kind of wish I hadn't seen them.
I know you always say that.
Did you watch the black and white version?
No,
Really sets the mood.
I don't need that.
I like the whatchamacallit, the bars. The bars on the screen, that really says.
Oh yeah, the fact that they filmed the whole
No,
thing.
you put them in the wrong place.
Boggles my fucking
no,
mind.
this way.
I want to buy a CRT just to watch it. Actually, I have one at home.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I've said it before, but it's the way I want all of these stories told is through that lens, and the fact that, well, so we've been talking because there's now
There's
A possibility.
cock tease of more
Snyderverse.
But it's just more of like putting more shit in a stew that's already fucked up.
Well,
So
if
I
you-
agree.
If you like his work, there's this really great Netflix series.
Rebel Moon.
No,
Well-
there is you put great in there for no reason. There's this
Sorry.
really Netflix series.
Let me reframe that.
They let him do whatever it's his.
If you
Let
like
him do whatever he wanted.
if you like the visuals,
but see, that's the
visuals,
problem.
The visuals are great.
They
For
shouldn't.
Rebel Moon, but the story is just.
I don't think the visuals are great either.
I thought
I thought the visuals were great, but I don't think that he should have carte blanche. I think that he needs to be with a great writer like David Goyer, who is tested with the Dark Knight trilogy. And if that guy writes and then just says, okay, now visually, you make it happen, that's where he works. It's just like 300, right? Like he's working off Frank Miller, or Watchmen. He's working off fucking Beard Man, the bearded wizard. Yeah, Alan Moore. Like if he has a great work to work off of, he's impeccable. When he's left to his own devices, well, then you get Sucker Punch and whatever that shit was on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That looks really cool, but
unfortunately, the more research I've done, it looks like it's going to be an anime series,
so like
which I'm not 100% against.
I'll take
But-
anything at this point.
But
it's good.
It will suck if that is the definitive end of the Snyderverse.
At least you get an ending.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, at least you get anything. I saw I watched a YouTube video.
Me too.
Fucking hell. On like I guess he put out when he got the shit greenlit for Snyder Cut, he put out storyboards for Justice League 2 and 3.
Yeah.
And like somebody went and like has made a video like saying what the story was, and it's interesting. There's some shit in there that I'm like, ooh, I don't know how I would have felt about that. Like for one of which being that Lois was pregnant with Wayne's baby.
Baller.
You know, like and Lois does die in it. You know, but like it was there's a lot of stuff in there with the lanterns that was going to be fucking cool. Like there's a lot of really cool shit, but and how they were going to weave the kind of dark side and in Justice League or Legion of Doom or however you want to view that with what Lex was putting or Alex was putting together for there's some it's on brand with the rest of it.
Yeah. And I would be down for 2 more 4.5-hour movies.
It's very specific.
me too. Me too.
But not 3-hour movies.
No.
We got to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, come on now. That's ridiculous.
What do you want? The world?
Fuck. Yeah, I think that might be it?
So we were in a just to carry on. We were in a room. We were at a buddy's house, and Farrell just started watching Snyder Cut on pretty much on his own, and then before you know it, people started realizing he was watching it, and then like the whole room filled up with people, and then everybody locked in until like after midnight to finish the fucking thing because everybody was like fucking glued to it, you know.
Except for one person,
yeah.
the one that
Well, he's not glued to anything that's not really actually, in my opinion, cinematically pretty terrible.
no, not that person.
Oh, which I don't know, but I like how you know what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was annoying. I kind of wanted to be like, listen, I was in this room first.
Yeah.
If you want to have a conversation about whatever the fuck you're talking about, take it outside.
Yeah. The different wood grain used in mop sticks.
Yeah, like fuck you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was fun.
Try out.
That was fun to go back and watch it again. They're fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
So yeah. So next up on the MCU.
Oh, it's you're in a rough
We told him he peaked. It was everything was going up. It's all downhill from there.
Yeah.
It's all downhill from
We're-
there.
Pretty much since Infinity War. It's
all
been
of
downhill.
us that have been in it, we're hoping for this doomsday shit to make it right again.
Well, so but that's part of the reason why I'm continuing on is because hopefully the payoff is worth it, right? And then I get to watch it in real time with you guys. And not have you be like, oh, the next fucking 7 minutes is the best part of the fucking movie.
right. You've got to get to the last 2 seasons of Clone Wars.
Did you guys talk about the Spider-Man trailer last week?
No, it's this week.
Oh, it's this. I didn't see it in there. Okay.
All right, so now we have probably. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it's going to be my least favorite.
What is it?
Multiverse of Madness.
That's
Joey's least favorite.
I mean, I can't even say it's my least favorite because I haven't watched much since.
Yeah, it's not-
It fucking took me out of
So
it.
It's not mine.
I felt like I dropped my ice cream in the sand after I got done watching.
Oh, it's bad,
I can't stand that character,
but it gets even
Which character?
worse.
Which
well,
one?
hang on.
The chick or the dude?
Doctor Strange.
Here's
Really?
here's
I like
another
him, alright.
Yeah, you didn't like the
another
movie.
layer you need to consider before you watch this.
Yeah, he hated it. I like
The
that.
wax on, wax off.
Yeah.
I love it.
Are you familiar with Sam Raimi's work? The Evil Dead movies,
No.
things of that. You've never seen any. Okay, what about did you ever watch the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans that are kind of campy?
I watched about approximately 11 minutes
You got the vibe.
and I turned it off.
Okay, so he directed this fantastic film you're about to watch. Just keep that in mind because it's
I
weird.
already hate it.
Huh?
But I mean,
already-
I don't know. It's weird because like I think people mix up directors and writers a lot.
Yes,
Because
yes.
like it's a story. I don't know if it's bad directing or not. Like what I remember out of it is a shit story. So it's a writer. To me, it's a writer's fault.
So this the writer's responsible for the story.
Yeah.
The director's responsible for the storytelling.
Yeah, but like you're still telling a shit story. It's still a shit story.
But you can still tell a story shitty.
Yeah, but can you
Like-
tell a
like-
shitty story?
He's telling
like-
a
well?
shitty story shittily.
Like
it's the worst of the worst.
Because the story can happen here.
Yeah.
Right. But then you can go home and tell the story to somebody else and tell it in a shitty way.
Yeah,
But can you tell a shitty story well?
yeah, that's the problem. The story is shit.
Yes. Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Oh my, fuck you.
That's funny.
Did you watch Mortal Kombat Annihilation? Make him watch Mortal Kombat Annihilation. He made me watch it again.
I've seen it.
Fucking motherfucker. That's what we're watching. In the fucking film. In the fucking film thing, we're watching that shit. Again.
So after Multiverse of Madness,
Yeah.
or
You'd be done. You'd be done after that.
Multiverse of Sadness,
Multiverse of Sadness.
then it's Wakanda Forever.
Okay.
Oh, it's a good one.
That's pretty good.
That's a good one.
It
It's
is.
a good palate cleanser.
It does have some ridiculous things in it, but
It's MCU. It's going to have ridiculous things.
Then Love and Thunder.
that's
Terrible.
rough. That's rough.
Then Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania.
So
It's okay.
I kind of like. Everybody
okay.
hates it.
I don't hate it. I
The
don't think it's
entire movie is on a green screen.
I can only imagine.
It's just Joey and
Entire
I.
movie.
So like I think the
don't think it's
thing that's the thing that sucks about that movie is that they canceled Majors.
Yeah.
You know, Jonathan Majors for running away from a woman that was trying to beat him. Yeah. So, and as she was reaching for his person and his personal belongings, he grabbed her and stopped her from doing it, and it bruised her wrist. And as a result, he's like not available to do any more work in Hollywood.
I feel for him.
Is he not having come back yet?
I don't think so. They've. I think his marketing team, like his PR team, has like really tried, but it doesn't look that way. But it looks like it's another part of the problem of the MCU is that he plays a villain that was gonna be a major player, and
It's
then
supposed to be the Kang Dynasty, and they changed it to Doomsday.
And
that's where they brought Robert Downey Jr. in to on stage.
But I like Kang, and I like Kang a lot in fucking Loki. Mm-hmm. He was fucking great.
and he's
It's an interesting character.
and Majors is great.
Yes.
at that role.
Yes.
but because of
Because he
that,
has to play a lot of different roles too.
But here we are,
Yeah.
nonetheless.
Him-
It's a
hey.
CGI fest.
him too.
him too.
And then we got another Guardians.
That's good.
That
I
one's
like
actually
I like
good.
all the
That's-
Guardians.
That's very
They're-
good. I
they're
enjoyed that.
good and great Guardians. I don't think there's a bad.
And
Guardian.
there's one small thing you should watch on Disney Plus. It's the Guardians Christmas special.
I don't need to be an
It's
ant at
only
this
like
picnic.
it's only like 30 minutes long,
That's it. It's another 30.
and it's fantastic. You could watch it while you drive to Joey's.
So when-
because Joey does it.
When should I insert that?
It doesn't. It's.
insert it.
I think you probably watch that before you watch Guardians. I think it came out like the Christmas before it got released.
I think you're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll,
I'm sure the internet
I'll
can tell you.
consider
Joey can ask his dungeon master. He'll tell you.
yeah. 3 more bottles of water, please.
That's just Krista. We can call her by her name.
Yes.
Oh, that's something different now.
But that's why AI is great at fucking D&D because it likes to make shit up. That's not true.
Yeah, I think that's it.
That's what the joke is.
Dramatic pause.
So only thing I've watched recently is a bunch of YouTube stuff. I watched a number of documentaries on the Satanic Panic.
I love how there's multiple documentaries about it.
I mean, it's a whole period of time.
I've
I've watched them all.
I've watched I watched a number of documentaries on how records are made and how the music gets on them.
Still don't remember it.
Well, so here's the thing. Most of them are like 7 to 15 minutes long. Mm-hmm. Not enough information.
It's like a 45.
Not enough information. Then they're like, well, you press it and then the music's on there. I'm like, no, that's the part I need to know. But
You don't know how it's made. A whole episode.
so I found one. It's an hour long, but that's the one I keep falling asleep during.
Not cut you off. How about
No,
YouTube?
please.
Yeah, I've been watching because I've been shifting away from like dumb shit more. I was telling you I was watching like happier stuff, but I'm back to watching more of the science shit. And like I'm on this one that's like on the concept of time is fucking great. I'm just like sitting in my car like staring into space, fucking thinking about how time flows. I'll send it to you.
Please,
But it's fucking
please.
oh man, just it's like it's philosophy. Like it's science, but it's philosophy. You have to like try to grasp these fucking concepts that are not fucking solid.
Let me see if I've got any more in here. So the other my history is so funny, but the other day I had we had the game night and JR came out here.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, he's
JR
great.
Dante, his
Yeah.
JR's wife.
Yeah, and but JR came out here 2 hours early
Oh, okay.
to come down here and help me set up to record music down here.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, as you might expect, we tried to integrate a new piece of technology into the Skullface household, and it did not work
What was
appropriately.
it?
Did it have Bluetooth?
DVD player?
So it's an interface.
That's what I call it.
I think that's a Lady Gaga record. And so what it allows it's so that you can record, and it like you can record over top of what you hear and send it back in and whatever. Didn't work. We tried everything. We tried multiple different.
Which is weird because you have such a great track record with new technology.
Exactly.
And integration, especially.
Exactly. So
Integration master.
So we tried over and over and over again. We tried different
Did you
things.
try resetting the TCP PIP setting?
Well, I unplugged it for 5 minutes and plugged it back in. That didn't work.
Enable Bluetooth.
That's my go-to.
You try something that's not Apple?
So well, I mean, obviously it's not Apple. It's like a, it's like
No, did you try to run it on a machine that's not Apple?
oh no. So
Doesn't
anyway,
exist in his house.
yeah, no, I got tired of things failing. So,
yeah, right. And it's still failing.
but so that's the thing, right? Is I was a PC guy. I was a PC guy, and every PC I've ever had failed in 2 years. Every PC.
Well, Bobby, you have to do these things called updates.
Well, so
that's
If Prime is green,
yeah.
Prime is it's Amazon screen. That's right.
So
Somehow, Palpatine returns.
somehow green Prime returns.
so I was getting ready to say adios to computers altogether.
Yeah.
And I talked to a friend, and he was like, "Look, give Apple a try."
Yeah.
And
His
then
name's Steve.
and then ever since I've
Yeah,
done
on
it,
a black turtleneck.
every Apple product I've had has lasted 10 years or more.
I mean, for certain people, I guess that's the easiest.
Like for all serious, that's what Apple is made for. It's good for that.
Yeah.
Like I wish I knew how to do Apple so I can tell my parents to get Apple, but I don't. So they
Go to
need
the
help.
Apple Store.
So anyway,
no fucking Apple Store.
They,
Yeah,
they
good.
love everybody.
So I
yeah.
have to teach my parents how to use PC.
So anyway, we finally figured out how to get me to hear it through headphones, but it only played through one
Mono.
speaker.
Perfect.
So we tried mono, we tried stereo, we tried every different setting that we could find. JR is getting super frustrated.
Which is interesting because he's such a mellow looking guy.
I know, and he pretty much operates between a 4 and a 6.
It's great.
It's rare to see him drop lower than a 4 or to see him act up higher than a 6. He pulled the adapter of the headphones out, and because we're all old and trash now, he held it about 15 feet away from his eyes, and he was like, "What does that say?" And he passed it to me, and I was like, "I think it says Radio Shack." And he's like, "I think it says Radio Shack too. I'm willing to make a guess it's this fucking adapter." So I was like, "Well, look, here's my phone. You do the science, whatever. You find an adapter for me to buy, and I'll buy it." So he put it into my Amazon cart. He added it to my cart, and like a gentleman, he wouldn't click purchase. He passed it back to me. So I clicked purchase, and it came, the next day, so to speak. And I put it in service today. It was an adapter issue.
Nice.
It was simple. It was as simple as that. And the
Simple as a Radio Shack issue.
Shout out to Radio Shack.
Yep. And the adapter itself is interesting. So I've gone through headphone in 1.18, whatever the fuck it is, adapters like fucking.
So were you trying to go
Juju
from
beats
1.8 to 3.5?
what? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I have one of those at home.
I've gone through them like left and right. They're a dime a dozen. I've probably blown through, so to speak, 30 to 50 of them since I've started podcasting. So what I've learned is, when you look at the part that plugs in
The mail end.
the mail end, there's rings on it. There's plastic rings on it.
Yeah.
So 1 indicates a mono, 2 indicates stereo, and 3 indicates stereo with microphone ability.
I never knew all that.
So one of the things that we looked at when we pulled out his adapter, so to speak, sounds weird, was how, and he has, it's a stereo setting, but they're just not dependable. So Fresh Set worked, tried it out today. Seems like it works, and that's great. So who knows? Who knows? I'm looking forward to it because if I can get this to work here, I think having the ability to be experimental in a way vocally without a room full of fucking goons looking through a glass window at me,
Legitimately, right?
I think that I'm curious to see what I can do, if anything. But at least
You can try.
I can try. I can try without any judgments.
Are you going to try to go a couple octaves higher?
Then a B minor? I don't know. I'm pretty comfortable in my B minor.
I've been saying you needed a buddy booth all along.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'm actually I got to walk my kid to school, and I'm like, oh, that's going to put a damper on my feelings about things. I don't like to when I do play things, like creative things, I don't like to fucking have the real world get involved with that shit, you know? So like, I gotta walk her to school. I gotta wave to a teacher and pretend that I give a shit, and like then come back. Oh, Selena's in some trouble.
Oh no!
Must be another week at the Skullface residence.
Since game day? Well, since before game.
No, it was before game.
Okay.
So she was absent tornado day. Remember, we kept her home tornado
Yeah.
day. Well, she has a teacher
That was a Monday.
Monday. That was a Monday. She has a teacher. We'll call him Mr. Bumper. Okay. Mr. Bumper was irritated with the lack of kids that came to school. So he gave a crash course study session on a quiz that was going to be on Tuesday.
That's not even fair.
So that would be Selena's argument as well, Joey. You're parking your car in her garage,
I am.
so to speak. But like, she didn't go to school, so she went back the next day. Here comes the quiz, and she starts cheating on the quiz.
Oh, cheating's not okay.
Cheating's not okay.
Especially if you get caught.
So Mr. Bumper,
Only if you get caught.
because they work through this school program, he can view all of their screens at a
Yeah.
click of a button and have real-time access to them, which I'm guessing she was not aware of. And he clicks on hers, and she's Googling all over town. She's getting ready to ace this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, so he comes over, and he's like, close your laptop. Take it down to the principal's office. You were cheating on your test. I'll advise that you're going blah blah blah. So she goes, okay. Takes her laptop down to the principal's office. Principal opens it up, takes a look at it, views all of the stuff and the history and the search history and blah blah blah, confirms all the cheating, getting ready to close out, and sees another tab in her drive. And this tab is labeled #cancel Mr. Bumper. So, like any inquisitive principal, he clicks on it.
Hashtag him too.
Selena has documented everything that this teacher has done over time with dates, times, and children that were affected. And this is the teacher that's been yelling at these kids, calling them out of their name, calling them, dumb, stupid,
Oh, that's not okay. Also,
all this shit. And it's it's months and months and months of this shit.
sounds like your kid.
So now the principal doesn't know what the fuck to do. Right? And she's fucking got him.
That's awesome. Hey, two things can be true at the same
Two
time.
things can be true.
We talk about this in real life.
But this is
Did you
how.
see both sides of it?
So like the
Good people on both sides.
the problem is like catching, like, because she's always fucking one step ahead of these motherfuckers. And like, so now I got an email from the teacher, and the teacher's like, she was caught cheating, Mr. and Mrs. Skullface. She was caught cheating on a test through such and such. I sent her down. She's going to get a referral to the principal, blah, blah, blah. And you should hear something from the principal. So I know all the story now, including the hashtag shit.
Yeah.
So I responded back and I said, I can't wait to hear from the principal.
So does the teacher know about the hashtag file?
I'm sure.
I mean, it sounds like regardless of, she shouldn't be cheating. That's wrong. But
Agreed.
it sounds like this guy's shitty. Right?
So-
I mean,
Sounds like
just
two people are going to get punished.
No, I mean it's
Correct.
fucking petty. If a bunch of kids didn't show up, it was a reason for it, right? Like a bunch of kids didn't show up, and you're purposely doing something to fuck them over.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
that
take
is the only purpose you're doing that is to fuck them over.
That's true.
But in
It-
all reality, like she's already been doing the right thing by documenting.
Yes,
everything.
yes.
And then she could just add a new line where it says like,
Agreed.
"My parents
Agreed.
thought it wasn't safe for me to go to school, so I stayed home, and because of that,
Y'all
I am
motherfuckers
now-
know about tornadoes. Shit.
I know.
I was in Tennessee and it was 30 fucking degrees and snowing when I was dealing with that shit.
I still stand by that you brought them up here.
I think I wholeheartedly agree, and I take the fucking cold down there.
So
So two wongs don't make a point.
I didn't say that.
I did a long time ago.
So she's gonna get punished here.
Yes.
But there is also like there's an odd spot that I find myself in where it's like, man, like I cheated on every test you would have let me
Yes.
cheat on. You know,
I cheated for sure.
and that's not who I want her to be, right? And like, you know, when we play softball and shit, and I'm like, these other teams will cheat and drag out the clock in order to fucking win a game or whatever, and I'm always telling her like, look, it's better to lose forthright than to win by cheat. You know what I mean? Like I'm of that, but at the same time, I mean, I cheated on tests through college. You know, like
What if you did the 23andMe and it turned out that you were a cheater?
just genetically
Genetically
Yeah,
predisposed.
it wouldn't be my
for
fault at
cheating.
that point, would it?
So would that be number 3 or number 4? Cheater.
Yeah. So anyway, the whole thing is interesting, but like, so anyway, like, you know, the other kids are like fucking with her, and like when the other kids fuck with her, it's kind of like when you get to see who Selena really is, because she's pretty private around us, and like they'll be like, Selena's gonna get in trouble, and she's like, Mr. Bumper's gonna get fired, and like, because I mean, some of the stuff that he says to these kids are like,
Yeah, you can't
like
call kids-
if some of
you can't
these
call
yuppie
kids dumb.
motherfuckers around here found out, they would. I mean, like to me, I'm like, they probably deserved it. The little fucking rugrats, like they fucking, you know what I mean? They're a fucking disaster, these kids. But like, if
Oh, yeah,
these
kids
parents
own
around
this is-
here knew this shit, they would fucking throw a fit. But
What kind of stuff?
I mean,
I don't think you can call kids dumb. You can call them lazy. You can call them, you know,
yeah,
fuck
he's-
up. You can't call them dumb. That's
he's
fucked
cursed
up.
at him.
Yeah.
You know,
So
like
none of that needs to fly.
What are these, like 12, 13?
yeah, 12, 13.
Yep.
So anyway, that was that with her. So we're monitoring that situation pretty closely. Let me. The other night we're at dinner, and here, you know what I mean. Not we didn't go out because it's not Christmas, but
What were you having? Set the table for us.
it was bacon, grilled chicken sandwiches with bacon.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was good. It was quite good.
was
And,
there homemade sauce?
so I used ketchup and mustard. It was 560 calories.
Hell yeah. Flex on them, Bobby. You tell them. Fucking tell them.
I had leftovers of it tonight. But anyway, I hear some ranking going on in my like side ear. Like I'm listening to music, I'm in a mood, and I hear like 9.5 for that, 7 for that, and now I'm like, oh, well, now you're speaking my language. I love to put some shit in order. So I walk over and I'm like, what are you guys talking about? And they're like, no, nothing. And I'm like, oh, and now you can't leave, you know? So they were ranking the family in terms of 3 categories: attractiveness,
That's odd, but okay.
personality, and fashion sense / presentation, the way that you present yourself to the world.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, well, I want to hear the results. And then they were like, well, you're going to have to participate.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
was like, well, I don't want to participate. It's too weird. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's get it on.
Let's get weird.
So here's the results. Ready? So when I read off these numbers, it's the first number is attractiveness. Second number is personality. Third number is your presentation. We'll start with youngest to oldest.
Yeah.
So Leia, for Laura.
Wait. Oh, okay.
So we'll go the same way. So Leia, judging Leia,
Yeah.
said 7, 10, 6.5.
Okay.
For Selena, she said 9, 6.5, 10. And let me tell you something. That 9 and that 10, she's padding them numbers. 'Cause she knows that them numbers are going to come back around to haunt her. So she's and Leia's so she's padding them numbers. Jaina, she says 7, 10, 5. For me, she said 6, 9, 9. And for Laura, she said 8, 7, 7.5. 7 for personality for Laura. I want to just make a point of that. Okay. Selena said for Leia, and this was hate.
Yeah, after she got her numbers padded.
6, 5, 6.
Oh, come on.
And I was like,
That's
come
not
on,
fair.
that baby's personality is not a 5. You can feel however you want about the rest of the shit, but that baby's personality is clearly not a 5. For herself, and this is some old girl shit, but she said 4, 5, 8, and that's some fishing for compliments bullshit. For Jaina, she said 6, 8, 2.
I mean, most of the time.
For me, she said 7, 10, 8. And for Laura, she said 8, 7, 8. That's 2 7s for Laura's personality. Okay. All right. Jaina. Jaina said for Leia, 7, 8, 7. For Selena, 9.5, 8, 7. For herself, she said 5, 10, 6. For me, she said 6, 10, 8. And for Laura, she said 8, 7, 9. So then I went. And I said for Leia, 8, 9.5, 8. For Selena, I said 9, 6, 9. For Jaina, I said 9, 10, 4.
Everybody knows.
For Laura, I said 8, 7, 8. And then for myself, I said 3, 10, 7. And then Laura did.
Oh, Laura joined too.
So then Laura joined in because I was doing it. So for Leia, Laura said 8.5, 9.5, 8. For Selena, 9, 7, 9. For Jaina, 9, 9, 5. People shitting on Jaina's drip.
or lack of drip.
Common knowledge.
And then for me, she said 7.5, which I even felt like, damn. I was like, what the fuck I got to do to be an 8 around this bitch?
What is he saying numbers about?
And then she said 8 for, where was I at?
You.
For me, she said 7.5, 9.5, 8.5. And then for herself, she said 6.5, 7.
Solid number.
8. But 7 is like the only consistent number across the
Everybody
board.
knows.
Which was just funny. What can I do, you for, young lady?
Nothing. We just visited the baby.
Chucky O's baby? That's Mason Noise Chucky O having a healthy baby.
Hell yeah.
How was it? All right, come on.
Come on. We gotta edit that shit out.
She's a beautiful baby.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful baby.
All right.
Come on, man.
8.5.
I said she was a beautiful baby.
Yeah, I know. Well, sometimes, like, when the babies are super new, like, it takes a minute to sort that shit out. Like, that's not uncommon. That's not uncommon. Don't say like you know,
sound
goddamn
like-
it.
You never seen your baby pictures?
Just tried to say 19.
All right.
Night. Love you.
Love you too.
I couldn't do it in the center.
I know you want to do it.
It's a weird ritual.
She does the same thing every time. I don't know where it started, but like I walk her to school and like she'll be like, "All right, have a good day," and then she gives me a hug, a kiss on the cheek, and then smacks my bald head twice on top, and then kisses me.
Once you start, you can't stop now.
You know what's funny is like when she was a baby, like a toddler, like just learning to walk, and we would go out somewhere, which I loathe doing with any of my kids.
By the way, she's doing her best to listen.
No
You
doubt,
talk about
no
it.
doubt. But like we would be at a store like Staples or some shit buying some ink cartridges, and there'd be like another father with kids in front of us in line, and she would be like, "Hey," and the father would turn around and be like, "Hey," and she'd be like, "My daddy's bald. He has a bald head," and I'd be like, "Yep, sorry." Like she hated it. She was so ashamed. You know, I was like, "Dude, me too, man. Him too." Anyway, I don't think I have too much else. Watched some YouTube nonsense and caught up on content and had a great game night. With everybody.
Yeah, that
It
was hella fun. You should have more than once a year.
I know. I should. So let's get into notes a bit.
Sad news.
Sad
It's a
news.
bunch of sad news.
Bunch of sad news, unfortunately. R.I.P. to Chuck Norris.
That was mine.
Oh, my bad.
I mean,
Sorry.
86 years old.
Yeah, I mean,
Hell of a run.
Yep.
Was he 80? Was that 86?
Yeah, he was in his 80s.
Yeah.
He got 86 when he was 86.
Yeah. Hey, that's I like that. I like that.
My favorite Chuck Norris
Oh,
role
that's a good.
is Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. I liked him in Sidekick.
Hey, Bobby, can you bump mine up? Just
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You
Were you
fucked
at
him
the
up,
yellow?
bro.
I fiddled the wrong knob.
that's it.
It's never the wrong number.
So, what's your favorite Chuck Norris movie? Like proper Chuck Norris movie?
I don't know. I ever actually saw a Chuck Norris.
Really?
movie. I didn't watch any of that kind of stuff.
I-
growing up.
I
You didn't watch
watched-
kung fu movies or like
Not really.
Really?
no.
I watched fucking Texas Ranger a lot when I was a kid because I didn't have fucking cable.
Texas Ranger was around when you were a kid?
In my
Yeah, it started in
in the 90s.
Did it really?
Walker,
it was-
Texas Ranger.
Yeah.
In my mind, it was like the 2000s. But
What? No.
yeah.
I might have still been around in the 2000s, but it started in like the early 90s, I think.
What about you, Vero?
Delta Force.
That's mine.
Yeah, Delta Force is the shit.
So I have a favorite scene.
He's pulling it up right now?
See if there's a fucking.
I got the goddamn Delta Force soundtrack in my phone.
Of course you would. Of fucking course you would.
We always how you say it in Cherokee.
Well, pardon my French, but I'll be damned.
Walker told me I had AIDS.
But I watched
Oh, my
I watched all that shit. I
Yeah,
watched
same.
Delta Force.
I watched him in fucking
Missing in
Bruce Lee.
Action.
Oh, Missing in Action. That's a good one.
Yeah, Invasion USA.
Yes.
Return of the Dragon,
Yep.
which was the Bruce Lee one.
In the Coliseum.
Yep. That guy, but you know, like,
Iconic.
yeah, that dude was an icon.
Fucking not the Bowflex, whatever the fuck that thing is. Total Gym.
You know what's interesting? Yeah, total. You know what's interesting is Delta Force starts with a plane hijacking of Islamic terrorists taking the plane to Beirut. Like that's how that movie. That's the plot of that movie.
a lot
was-
of plots
I was-
started that way.
It was a big fear back then.
I mean,
Kind of still is, brother.
yeah.
Kind of still is.
So, R.I.P. Chuck Norris. R.I.P. Sam Keith.
How was he?
Huh? Young. He was like 50s, 60s.
that's
somewhere.
young.
Yeah.
That's old.
That's not old.
That dude.
We're getting
Sounds
there.
ancient.
That's
for
within
me.
10 years of that's
If
within
I'm
10
making
years
it
of
50,
bro.
I'll be upset.
Well, I was hoping I was done at 40.
I'm 40.9.
I think Sam Keith is a great example of do what you want to fucking do and somebody will like it because. Like I remember the first time I saw his artwork and I was like, "What the fuck?
I was
this
too.
is so fucking weird," but I'm so captivated by
I
it.
was too. So do you remember what it was?
It's Wolverine, wasn't it?
That's the first one I saw where he's like
Yeah.
sitting on a log, he's hunched over, he's got both his claws down, and I was
Yeah.
like, there's so much detail in the log and
Yeah.
the flowers and,
And then-
the grass, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And he looks like a monster's back is as big as the Hulk's.
And
you
then
know?
the Max was so different than all the Image books.
So the Max is what turned me. So when I read the Max, I was like, oh, I like this dude.
Yeah.
Like this book is
Do you love him?
I loved him. Like I was like, there's a direction here. Like
Yeah.
this dude's telling a story, which was very different from most Image books at the time.
Yeah, 90s, yeah.
It was all about pouches
Pouches.
It was about showing you stuff,
knives,
not telling
and
stories.
shoulder pads.
guns that were as big as your mother's stomach.
Yes.
Not your mother, but not my mother's either.
And steroids.
Such a terrible way to. go
Lots
out,
of
too.
steroids.
But what?
How he died.
Sam Keith?
Yeah.
I didn't even read it. Was it a disease?
Lewy body. It's a
Yeah.
combination of Parkinson's and dementia.
Oh,
So,
gosh.
dude, you should talk to like. I should get my wife to talk about it a bit, but like, so my wife, maybe this is a bit of a, but she's kind of become, and she would never say this, but like, she's kind of become a big deal in the Parkinson's world, like locally, like in the DMV area.
So
where-
higher than a 7.
yes, we didn't do skill set.
It sounds like she's got them shaking in their boots.
Oh, no, come on now.
They just don't remember it.
Fucking hell.
This is after dark. This is what happens.
Bobblehead night at the park.
All right, you guys. Anyway, but like,
Anyway.
like yeah, people like travel from like out of state to come see her and shit. Like she's kind of made a name for herself in it, and like but when you get to hear her talk about it, like she's obsessed with trying to find like the root cause of it, because she's like the shit is like growing at an astronomical level where like the amount of people that had Parkinson's 20 years ago compared to today is like, you know what I mean? It's like just fucking skyrocketing. And she's like, you know, is it the food? Is it the plastics? Is it about heated metals? And, you know, like, am I running towards it first? You know what I mean? Like,
It's MySpace.
Is it?
That's what caused it.
Is it like?
MySpace.
Is it also like? Is it like America or worldwide?
yeah. And she knows a lot more about, because she reads the articles and all that
Yeah, because
shit.
there's some shit that's like more prevalent in some places, and you gotta be cautious of that.
So they're trying to use. I read an article about. They took the whole meta glasses concept, and a company is working on.
Oh, is it Wi-Fi? Is another one that's like,
So I'm making it.
Yeah,
is it
tinfoil hats, bro.
Wi-Fi, Bluetooth?
So to help with dementia. So like it'll put things like, so in the article it said from as simple as like putting a red triangle, like a caution thing, over things that are hot. Like so like potentially like a stovetop. Like
Yeah.
don't touch this. And it would, you know, see the things, and then the AI was working with it to be like, you know, like this here is your home. Like, you know, just gentle reminders and trying to stimulate multiple senses at the same time to help them fight dementia. I thought it was pretty interesting.
Well, the good news is I don't know if you've seen this in your recent news feed, and I'm going to divert off this pretty quickly, but Cuba's cured dementia. And if we would just lift that trade embargo, then they could let us have the cure too.
Is there cure that just people die earlier?
No, just a quick pill. Just knock it right out.
I think they don't even have power right now, so that's very
Just
impressive.
Put them on the beach and
No. But anyway, like she actually gets frustrated because like she's like she's passionate about Parkinson's and all that stuff, but like she's a PT. She wants to do a bunch of shit. She wants to do ped stuff and, you know, a whole bunch of it. Like now her like patient roster is like almost becoming 100% Parkinson's all the time because of who what the reputation.
Specialized.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, like it's a bummer, man. But like when I remember when the MTV show dropped, you know, and I was just like, man, like they're really, you know, but the cultural hub element of what MTV used to be for us,
like,
it's like it's a
it's
whole conversation.
It's like it's a loss.
100%.
no, it's just ridiculousness all day, literally all day.
But like that show tapped into it. Like it grabbed the proper nature and spirit of that comic. And that comic's brilliant. I stand by. I still say it's arguably the best 90s image comic ever created. So rest in peace, Sam Keith. I never got to meet him. I always wanted to. I've actually gone out of my way to go to like, not about my sacrifice, is it? But like I've traveled to go to shows that he was supposed to be at, and then he's canceled at those shows like last minute or whatever. Yeah. Like, you know, so maybe, hopefully not because of his health, but you know, it's a bummer. Like, I think next to Michael Turner, it's probably the biggest industry loss of my generation's folks, you know? And then we had some trailers. Spider-Man Brand New Day.
I sent this to the group chat.
You did.
Like 90
you did.
minutes after it
You're
released.
dialed into the MCU now.
My question is, you know how they have the subtitles like be related over time, right? They have like Far From Home and No Way Home. Are they gonna do one more day?
I mean, they're going to do.
So,
This is a trilogy. This is
so
a
like
trilogy,
one more day is.
I think they should. I think they should.
It's yeah.
That may be the one that wraps it up.
Yeah, or just, you know, I mean, Spider-Man is just
It's hard to
printing money.
I know, but it's hard to. Well, for this trilogy anyway, it would be an end cap. I can't imagine being the fucking middle of 3.
Well, this would be the beginning of 1.
Right, I'm not talking about if they do.
Oh, yeah. I think that like I hate to say it, and maybe it's just like the comic book nerd in me or the Spider-Man. You know, Spider-Man was Spider-Man was my, so to speak, it was my gateway drug.
That's a lot of kids' gateway drug.
Yeah, I mean, like I still remember, like this dude. I'll never forget. It was interesting. He doesn't even draw anymore, but like,
Do you remember your first Peter Tingle?
coming out, so to speak, coming outside to the recess, and there was these 2 kids sitting up against the wall, a kid named Rex and a kid named Richie. and like they were
R&R.
yep R&R,
Sound like trouble.
and they were drawing Spider-Man, and I was just like, what is this? Like, what are you guys like? Because in my head, I was like, comics are like for nerds. You know what I mean? It was like my thoughts. Like I was in 4th grade, you know, and but they made it seem so fucking cool, you know. And I was like, fuck, I gotta get into this, you know. And then my grandma bought me my first comic, which was a Spider-Man comic, and then Spider-Man led to Wolverine, and Wolverine led to cocaine, and no, you know,
Definitely. Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear.
you know. But like, I don't know what it is, but watching that fucking trailer, I'm like, I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm
it was
100% in.
It
It looked good. It looked good.
I think there's a lot to be revealed yet. I think there's some based on past.
I mean, fucking the Hand,
Ninjas.
Punisher, Scorpion. There was somebody else.
Sub-Zero.
So there's Boomerang.
Boomerang.
And there's a lot.
Not
of,
Captain Boomerang.
There's a
though.
lot
He
of
keeps coming back.
right.
and I think we'll probably see a montage of what he's been up to, and that's when you're going to see all those like kind of B tier villains, you know, the Marvel Legends Cellformer.
Just as like
Yeah.
what do you think? Like
Yeah.
it just as like cameos,
Yeah, well, I think it'll just be like
like a montage, and
a
then just,
montage over like what he's
Yeah.
been, because there's some time gap, right? So, they're going to
so they're not going to be like all the way in the movie. It was like when Wolverine and Deadpool, you saw a bunch of like other world Wolverines, but they were never a big part of it. You just got to
Yeah.
see them
Yeah.
for a bit, which is still
I
it's
think-
still cool as shit.
Yeah.
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 I think the Hulk is going to be in
Yeah,
it
yeah.
a lot more.
I agree.
And
Which Hulk though?
That's a good question.
So he's repressed the Hulk at this point, right? And if you think about it, and I watched some videos on this, don't think I'm coming up off the dome, but they were saying, you know,
Is he still Smart Hulk?
well, no, he's just Banner now.
Okay.
He's got on the wrist thing.
Okay.
If we go back, digging in the crates here for
Please.
She-Hulk,
Oh God.
in She-Hulk,
Him too.
he had that thing, right? So this is and basically what they're saying is, if you go back to your favorite movie, Thor Ragnarok, when he finally gets Banner to come out, he's like, I feel like Hulk's been driving for 2 years and I've been in the trunk of the car.
Mm-hmm.
So if Hulk has been experiencing that,
Yeah.
getting held back,
And let's
I don't
loose
know.
on Spider-Man. That'd be a good time.
it would be a good time. And there's
Hold up, but I thought he wouldn't come out.
Well, he was scared. He
Yeah.
got scared because of Thanos, right? Like, because it was the first time he took a L, and then he felt like it was like insecure Hulk. You know, but then we got Smart Hulk,
Right.
After
Right.
that, yeah.
and if Daredevil's not in this, I'm gonna be very surprised.
Yeah, but that would be cool too.
And I don't know, did you notice that he has organic web shooters now?
I did.
Yep.
I did.
So there's some sort of evolution happening.
Got everything.
And apparently that's Jean Grey.
Really?
Yep. So the little girl, well, she's not a little girl. I don't know how old she is. The redheaded girl from Stranger Things, Sadie Sink, maybe is her name. She's in it, and then she signed a multi-movie deal. So they're thinking that,
Interesting.
yeah, and that whole like, what?
It's time.
Yeah, it's time. That's
It's
the only
time.
direction they can go at this point.
It's time.
Have a what now?
Talking about the X-Men are going
Jean
to.
Oh
Grey
yeah,
might-
yeah.
Staying on trailers, Dune Part 3.
It looks great.
It looks great.
It looks great. I mean, I enjoyed the hell out of the first two.
I love that second one.
I
The
can't
second
imagine.
one, I saw that twice in the theater. Man, that movie was epic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine it like dropping quality all of a sudden.
What's your take on? We haven't discussed the feral take on Dune yet.
I couldn't get into it.
Okay. Did you try both?
So I watched all of one.
Now, did you
That's
watch
it.
the
Wait.
Did you watch the one with Patrick Stewart? Or are
I
you
did.
talking about?
I did. I watched that.
The newer one.
The newer
I
one.
know.
So I couldn't get into one either. I was talking to Joey. I was like, man, I don't get this
Yes.
shit.
Yeah. And I was like, you.
It's a
the
hard
second
watch.
one.
The second one is
The second one's
awesome.
the one. It's another one of the ones where the sequel explains the world.
Yeah, so I have to give it another try when
Yeah.
I find some time.
Yeah. Well, you got to.
I just wonder.
You're
how,
almost done with the Marvels.
Got to get past that
I
mark.
wonder how far they're gonna go with this, though. Are they gonna go all the way to like the fucking human worm guy?
So I don't know.
So there's I
As much-
actually watched a lore video on Dune. So there's actually
Thousands of fucking
there's
years.
there's
between
6
also.
books that the original author wrote, and then his son picked up and wrote I don't know what that means exactly, like 20 more that go on till
Yeah.
one of the
worm
people
guy.
basically forms a symbiotic relationship and becomes a sandworm.
Yeah.
Is kind of how the whole thing ends at some point. But we're very far. We're like tens of thousands of
Yeah,
years.
tens of thousands.
This is a very long story.
But yeah, it looks good, and somehow the trailer to this suggests that this is it.
It should
to
be.
me.
It should be. Hopefully it is.
Yeah, at least this creative team.
Yeah.
Well,
And
this
I'm
portion
fine
of the
with that.
story should end. Like, there's not that
Yeah.
much more to tell.
Also,
Apparently, there's 10,000 more years.
Well, I mean, this section, it's just like Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
There was
You
a
got
huge
the-
gap between 6 and 7.
The Old Republic, the Grand Republic, the Banana Republic.
I had one thing on my Nerd Week I forgot to mention was a buddy of mine text me and was like, "Hey, I'm in the hospital. I think I'm getting ready to lose my foot."
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, "Well, fuck. How long are you gonna be there? You know, et cetera, et cetera. You know." And anyway, so I went and visited, and like,
Was the foot still there?
so no,
Oh,
foot was gone when I showed
what about
up.
Shredder?
Didn't get
Yeah.
a chance to say goodbye.
Didn't get say goodbye. Fucking
It's so hard.
one foot in the grave, as they say. But like
Garbage.
this, what was funny, and he's in good spirits, and we got to crack a couple of jokes and shit, and you know, and I feel for him, but he's got a really good attitude about the shit. But like he was sitting here like this, in his bed, and like he had one foot sitting like this, and then the other, bit, and we're talking, and like while we're talking, we're like he's a music guy, so we're having some music conversation. He's getting involved, and this motherfucker gets to like going up and down like the one with the little nub on it. And I was like, "Look, man, I'm new to all this shit. I'm not ready for that motherfucker to be hopping around quite yet. Like, you need to chill that motherfucker out." But he was in good spirits. So like, my thoughts and prayers are with him. And I got to meet his girlfriend too, which was
He'll get a robot leg or robot foot.
and for those that are on the Patreon, it's Danger, who's been on a couple shows on the Patreon. So
Get on the flow.
my thoughts and prayers are with him. Street Fighter trailer. So where does this sit with you? It wasn't really a trailer so much, was it?
It's like a behind the scenes.
It's a behind the scenes.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this versus Mortal Kombat?
I'm excited for Mortal Kombat.
I'm excited for the
This-
Street Fighter movie,
This,
but I have thoughts.
yeah, exactly. Like, it's cool, I guess, but like, I'm nowhere near Mortal Kombat hype for me. Even though I'm a Street Fighter guy,
Yes, you are. That's why
I am a huge Street Fighter guy. But like, if we were just talking about these two movies, I'm like, Street Fighter's got nothing on Mortal Kombat hype on for me.
Interesting.
Here's my take on that movie, and this. I haven't come up with this from anybody else. I think that the people they chose to play these roles, they got Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns,
Yeah.
50 Cent. They got another wrestler from New Japan that's playing E Honda. These
Okay.
aren't necessarily actors, right? So I think
they're from He-Man now.
I think what we're going to see is a story about this, and then you will see the fights, and these characters I don't think are necessarily part of the plot. They're part of the background of the story. It makes sense.
So the thing is, like,
Because Eric Andre's in it, and he's not.
I mean, 50 Cent, isn't it?
Yes, he is.
Curtis.
Curtis Jackson's in it.
but
That's his stage name, his acting name.
Thank you for explaining who
like-
Mr. Vitamin Water is.
well, as crazy as Mortal Kombat is out there, right? But that's what makes it work as like a fighting game into a movie, because it's so fucking out there. You don't have to really explain shit. It's just fucking wacky. Street Fighter as a story doesn't really make that much sense, right?
No, that's what I'm saying. There's they put some sort of linear story into the fact that this tournament's happening.
Yeah, there
And-
is an overarching
Okay, here-
story of how it happens, but like to try to bring it into real world is hard.
It's
the
like
only
the
good piece
I
of
got a good example. It's like the movie Dodgeball. You got all these characters.
I love Dodgeball.
And like
great.
you see the East German team or whatever, and
Yes.
Hasselhoff's there, and then you see they have the sumo guys and like was it one of them's they're cops. I think
Yes.
it's a Newton Las Vegas PD or whatever. They are in green shirts and glasses. I think it's going to be like that. Like you have these pieces that move around, and you see these awesome fights, but it's not really part of the plot.
yeah,
so
but
to
the only sense that I mean,
There is a story to it, right?
but yes, but that's the original Street Fighter movie. I mean, I love it for what it is. I know it's awful, but I love it for how awful it was. The story itself.
Who is the story? It's M. Bison. Is it Chun Li?
Yes.
Okay, it's those two.
And that's what and Guile. Those are the only people who
Okay.
actually make sense in the real world sense in the Street Fighter story of this is a drug lord and these are people trying to take him down, right?
but
that's
like in Bison killed a family member
of Chun Li's dad.
Okay, yes. That's
And
the
then-
story
and
that
then
makes sense.
Ryu and Sagat has beef because their fight,
Right.
But which also makes sense but in a separate sense, right? There's a lot of separate
not in the
stories
main
that
plot,
make sense.
subplots.
No, like because they could have a story of Sagat and Dan and Ryu, and then that would
You said Dan?
Don, but okay,
Who's Don?
Don is just Dan, but it's Don. He's
Is it character?
your boy Schultz is playing Don, but they call him Dan.
I'm not
This
sure if
is
I even
American.
know.
You probably wouldn't.
I hate Dan.
Is he a more
So-
recent character?
I love Don. No, he's from Alpha.
He's from Alpha.
But like the only good piece of Street Fighter media I've ever seen was Assassin's Fist, which is just the story of Ken and Ryu growing up and becoming fighters.
Learning how to Hadouken.
Yeah, exactly. And Don fits into that story too, and so does Sagat. But like the fitting in with Bison is crazy. The plot cannot make sense.
But I just think that like this movie looks like it's trying to do too much.
You have to.
Like it's
The game is too much.
it is.
mean,
but-
The game story is too much.
Cody Rhodes in his trailer wearing the full Guile kit while
So that's the
playing the
thing.
game.
It's
It's like that's so meta. I love it.
I'm having open mind ish.
I'm
I'm going to see it.
Yes, I'm definitely going. I'm excited
gonna
to
go
see
see
it, but I'm not excited in the same way I'm excited for Mortal Kombat.
I think it's doing the most.
Mortal Kombat's doing the most too.
Yes,
and
but I don't think the
different-
Mortal Kombat
No.
movies have been the recent ones have been good either.
It could have been.
Could have been.
We lamented at how it could have been great.
Yeah,
That's-
if they would have kept it just a Scorpion Sub-Zero movie.
that's what the same thing I'm saying about the Street Fighter.
Correct. No,
They
I'm with
needed
you.
to
I'm with
keep
you. I'm
it
with you.
Intimate.
Intimate. I 100% agree.
And
Parts of the story make sense on their own, but the whole thing together does
but
not.
that's
make
what I'm
sense.
saying is I feel like they're doing the most.
We want to see him fuck.
But yeah, I'm excited.
There's
It's
only
just-
3 girls.
Yeah.
That's all you need. You only need one, really.
One.
Oh, that kind of show.
Lastly, Afro Man's Revenge.
Oh, I love it. I fucking love it. Oh my god, he got these cops like
Can we just all? And I know that look at this table. There's been tears at this table.
Yep.
There's been screaming at this table.
Yep.
Can we all admit that Larry Flint crawled so that Afro Man could run?
Agreeable.
Sure.
Like, this is the freedom of speech win that this fucking country has needed.
Yeah. Oh.
It's the biggest one since Two Live Crew, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's more than that though too, because he's exposing the ridiculous corruption while fighting a free speech battle too.
In an American flag suit.
I was going to say,
Yeah. And glasses.
the his courtroom sketch is frameable art. Like it is. This person, you've seen these courthouse sketches, are like, yeah, I can tell who that's for. No, this is my man laid him out with the stars and stripes and everything. It's like I would hang that in my house. That's fan fucking tastic.
Like, I've never given a fuck about this dude. Like, I don't give a fuck about So I Got High and all that shit. Like, it's just,
gonna clean my room.
I'm not a fan of like joke music generally.
Yeah.
But the fact that this joke has teeth underneath it,
Yeah.
I'm with him.
I just think it's wild that we're talking about Afro Man in 2020.
I mean, they are giving
capacity.
They're giving him the platform. Them fucking suing him is what made it even bigger, and then giving him
bet you
more of a
his
platform.
Spotify
Yeah, he's been
shot
making
up.
even more content. Like if they just left him alone, it would have been nothing. A big old nothing burger. But they had to fucking do them dumb shit.
So the one I want, what's the my favorite one? Because I've listened to all of them, but my favorite one is the Lick It.
You don't like lemon cake?
The Lick It. What is the Lick It? Is it Lick It lemon cake?
Lemon pound cake. The lemon pound cake is the one.
No, Lick 'em Low Lisa.
Okay. Oh yes, the chick.
Is this it here?
And they played it in court and made him sit there and watch it. Oh.
You said, do you love me? Love me, girl. Yeah.
And they got footage. If that's not
the body cams and
if that's not her, it looks just like her.
I want them all.
came to town. She ate all the pussy all around. From Adams County to the 275. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Licking every pussy alive. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Pussy life.
This motherfucking song is 13 minutes.
Now this chick has to live with this forever.
And like, you know, they fucked the dude's house up.
Yep.
They took, I think, $4,000 in cash or some shit, like seized. And like when they found nothing, he was just like, "Hey man,
Give my money back.
you gonna fix my door and give me my money back?" And they were like, "Fixing our door ain't our business," or some shit. Like, okay, well, let me show you what my business is. It's making songs about you, motherfucker.
I'll get this 4,000 and this door fixed.
Dude, like, shout out to Afro Man. Like, what an incredible win.
And they're fucking stupid for fucking. Why would they even try? They had no fucking case. Why would you fucking try to sue for defamation on an artist of all people?
But
who
the-
knows how to fight this?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is that to me, this means that this is not the first time they've done this kind of dumb shit. Mm-hmm.
100%.
This is the first time they've come up against somebody that can actually fight.
But
back.
which is good though. We need presidents like this. Mm-hmm. We don't want this to be unprecedented.
Unprecedented. No. And like, and I think that like when they had the one dude on, like the other cop, that they like, he's like, you know, and then he said that my wife was having an affair with him and this and that. And like, well, was she?
I don't know.
I don't know. Like, to have to say that in order to try to win the lawsuit, you know what I mean?
That's just wild.
But now you're like on public record saying, I'm not sure if my wife fucked or didn't fuck Afro Man.
Fucking
Like
idiots.
that. Even if he won, even if he lost the lawsuit, he'd have won.
Yeah,
Just
From
on
the
that
content,
alone.
The content alone. Yeah, I mean, it's just how much these fucking idiots are idiots.
God, it's so incredible.
I'm surprised. Yeah, I knew about this before. I was surprised you put this on the news because I watch a lot of you know, the crime shit.
Yeah.
Like this, so this was on my radar last week.
That's so
like,
good.
What the fuck?
Okay, so we got some write-ins. Seth says,
Hey, how would you ask a question?
good call.
You can email us at nerdrageradiomail@gmail.com.
What's good, Spell Table? I hope all has been well.
Hey, yo.
Things haven't been the greatest on my end. Sorry to hear that. Turns out my brother was admitted to the hospital. He definitely made us worry. You see, one night, him and his wife were getting a little adventurous, and she shoved 25 plastic horses into his ass. The doctor said his condition is stable. Just playing.
It doesn't beat the telephone, but the telephone was so good. It was so good.
That was the win.
I'll never forget that one.
I've passed on that joke before. But.
Just playing. I'm doing good. Collections collecting. Joey would be happy to learn that I'm now slinging spells at the spell table.
Oh, awesome.
He should
Love to hear
grab
it.
the TMNT pre-con.
Fuck no, I'm not into. You know, I'm not into that fucking crossover bullshit. Other than Final Fantasy, because I'm a fucking slut.
He says it's really fun. Progressive slot.
Yes, also a slot.
Progressive Final Fantasy slut.
I turned down Magic to be here tonight because Tuesday night is Magic night. No, by far I'd rather be here.
Let's see. He should grab. It's really fun. No real news. Haven't checked in a bit. Trying to catch more Zoom calls, but I've been the busiest of bees lately, and just wanted to stop and give you guys some roses.
Buzz,
you guys
buzz.
continue to bring some positivity to my day. I hope Chris is out there doing well and not stuck with his feet dangling off shitty queen-size beds on the road. It's always good hearing from you guys. If my ass gets deployed to Iran, I'm going to introduce you to a bunch of Middle Eastern farmers. Sounds good. Much love and supple sphincters.
Oh, that's
yes.
a good one. I like that.
Delicious.
Billings writes in.
Billings.
Billings.
Yes. Let's see. No, just wanted to say thank you guys. Love all the content, et cetera, et cetera.
Hey, well, you're welcome. Thank you.
That's crazy.
You're welcome.
Not much of a question.
Yeah. What a nice thing to say.
Just put a question mark at the end of the sentence.
Yeah.
Am I thankful?
That's my problem is I read everything. All right.
Oh yeah, the last one. This is a joke, and then you fucking read it out loud.
Yeah. Paul C writes in.
Ron Burgundy.
Happy New Year's to everyone except Bobby.
Yes. Happy Yellow New Year's to you.
R.I.P. to the absolute legend that was Chuck Norris. What a legacy. That man has somehow managed to stay completely relevant, even though he hasn't acted in anything significant in decades.
Dodgeball.
This is inarguably because of the memes and the surprising thing that is somehow
Chuck Norris jokes last forever.
They're pretty much universally positive. Yeah. Everyone just has fun with it, and there's never anything negative that comes out of them. Can you think of any other celebrity or famous person that has had a trajectory like this? Is there anyone who is almost universally loved by all those that know them or know of them? Tom Hanks.
Keanu Reeves.
Not me.
You don't like Keanu?
No.
Okay.
I like him as a person.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I hate his work. I think he's a no-talent hack.
Well, a lot of people wouldn't consider Chuck Norris to be the greatest actor of all time with his
I think Chuck Norris is a better actor.
I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying.
His performance in Delta Force when he's trying to get the Marine hostages.
Jesus fucking Christ. Academy Award material, Bobby. Nobody else really comes to mind. Mr. Rogers?
Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers.
I mean,
even now, long after he's dead, we still talk about him.
Bruce Lee.
He's alive through AI every freaking time.
You know what's funny? Up until a couple years ago, I would have said Bill Cosby.
Oh my God. Yeah.
You know, but Bruce Lee, Bill Cosby.
It's been more than a couple of years at this point.
He was a bit of a pharmacist too.
Augie. Oi, oi, oi. He writes in and says, "Hey, NRR, it's your friendly neighborhood clown, Augie. So I got my..."
Is this Augie G?
Yes. Yes, it is.
I talk to Augie G pretty often. He's one of my best customers of late. I'm finishing up a custom deal for him tomorrow, probably.
I've spoken to him a fair amount recently as well.
Yeah.
So he basically... This question is about what...
What?
What are the top 3 reasons why heavy-set women struggle to get enough pushing for the cushion?
Hang on.
But I don't think they do.
I don't think they do. Also, tax time.
Yeah, well,
you gotta get
the
that
old classic is like,
PS5, right?
And look, it's the old. There's a number of like stereotypes that go with bigger sized women. You know, one of them is that they can suck the color out of marble.
They try harder.
You know what I mean? Exactly. So like,
you got to roll up them in flour and aim for the wet spot.
nah, don't be crude. But like, you know, there's a number of like they go hard.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm here for it. I'm not afraid of a big girl.
I celebrate the catalog of women.
Exactly.
Right. It's like Michael Bolton.
Yes.
My buddy Mario, rest in peace, said one thing that when I was 16 seemed fucked up and weird to me, but at 45, I get it. Minus one person, but he said there's very few women that I can't find one thing to compliment. And when I was a kid, I was like, "What are you?" You know what I mean? I could point you to 30 in this room, you know. But as an adult, I'm like, no, I get it. I get it. Blaster writes in and says, He-Man. I'd like to... yeah, and he said, I'd like to talk to you. So I know he's He-Man, I'd like to talk to you. I was originally going to leave it at that, but that would have been a waste now, wouldn't it? Bobby, Joey, Farrell, Chris... thanks for all of you, but specifically Bobby, Joey, and Farrell, thanks to the 3 of you for your thoughts on the collecting cycle because of that in recent events. I've sold 99% of my MPs that were still left.
Wow.
Got give or take about 2,000 for the lot, but I've made a list of a half a dozen bots that either stay or I'm buying once they are released. Optimus, Megatron, Sideswipe, Soundwave, Wheeljack, Shockwave, with Devastator as the centerpiece. Optimus and Megatron being Takara, the rest fans' toys. In their place...
Oh, yeah, down Farrell Valley.
In their place, I have my Legends that I'm taking out of the bin and my Flame toys that have been here the whole time and still here to stay until the bitter end.
Yeah, well, just pick the one. Keep what you love.
Yeah, I mean, and happy to help. I think that... he had mentioned like a 2.0 of a Shockwave, but like I think that the Quake Wave is the superior piece.
Still.
Yeah. There was something I was going to talk to you about, Joey.
Did it involve butts?
No.
Ooh, butt plug.
Yeah, he got it. Plug was one of the things in Gesture, and Krista do that motion. I was like, pegging?
It did.
And then...
I saw some puzzled looks from some of our younger players, and I was just thinking,
because you just
that's a
fucking slammed
conversation
her fist into her ass.
you can have with your parents later.
Some people like to put things in the out hole.
You ever heard the story of the two cowboys?
Brokeback?
No. But have you seen that movie?
No.
So I have it as well. It's not great.
No.
It's a first though. Is it a first?
It's
Is
a
it one of
first.
those-
It's a
one of those-
first. So like I think had that story been about a heterosexual couple, it's similar to a lot of the conversations we have. Had it been about a heterosexual couple, it wouldn't have even dented the
But there's
armor.
different-
I don't think it would have gotten made.
I mean,
agreed.
I mean, I didn't watch. I can't tell. But like, there are challenges to a homosexual story that the hetero story wouldn't have. That would be.
Yeah, but they're not. They're not. Those sorts of challenges aren't truly expressed in that film.
Oh, okay.
There's a little bit of like personal stuff that's like, am I going to
hang-ups?
give in to this, et cetera, et cetera. But like societal challenge and all those sorts of things,
Yeah.
they're not really discussed in this.
But the bigger thing was just that you got
What was the
two
bigger thing?
A-list celebrities to agree to play those roles.
Be gay for pay.
Yeah.
GFP, buddy.
Yeah.
So there,
If you think about it, that could have destroyed both their careers.
The best thing that
one of the careers ended.
a bit abruptly.
Yeah, but
Thanks, Mary Kate and Ashley. Fucking how rude. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, that was fantastic. Fantastic. Well, the best thing that came out of that was just the term "Brokeback Mountain."
Yeah. It became like almost a verb.
vernacular.
you.
Yeah.
Anyway, two cowboys are lost in the desert.
Oh, okay.
And then they start fucking.
Well, not in the mountains. And they're starving. And one cowboy spots a bacon tree. Now, this is not your normal tree, right? Because normal trees just have maybe a fruit or a berry if you're lucky. But this is theoretically sprouting bacon. And that cowboy goes,
Organic bacon.
and that cowboy goes, oh, a bacon tree. We're saved, right? As you would think, because they're starving. He quickly runs towards the bacon tree and gets shot dead. Turns out it wasn't a bacon tree. It was a ham bush. So,
I hate that joke.
Second best joke of the night.
I hate that joke.
so that's what was actually in Billings' email. I just fucked up and read it by accident when he even put in the title "read before recording."
You never do though.
No. Throw caution to the wind. So that's that. What a show!
Well, thank you for that.
Ending on a high note, like a ham bush.
Chris, it was good to see you.
It was great seeing you
What
guys.
does the future hold for you in Nerd Rage?
See you in 3 years. That's a 3 in 3 months.
This is
People write in all the time
I
about
know,
you.
I know. It's my. So finding success in my job has led to more work.
Yes, that's what.
it's
that's
a
what,
vicious
unfortunately,
cycle, and my team I'm on, my boss is actually out on paternity leave, but all of us kind of work these. I'm not going to say we're the spec ops, but we can kind of get away with shit some other people don't because of some of the growth initiatives. The stockholders.
Yeah.
So our worst case scenario is that everybody hits at once, and then who's going to do all this work to set all this up, right? I sell a product. I'm always looking for new distributors, a certain channel of distributors, and I have some on the hook, and some of my other guys on my team are looking for independent distributors, a little different channel, and they're having a lot of success now. So it long story longer is daytime's just not working out for KP right now.
Should we just move you to try to do it once every other month or something, or try to just have it as like a guest appearance? thing
However
at this
you want to
point?
do it, guys.
What do you think is appropriate?
The realistic part of it is there's no way I'm ever going to be here every week again, unless I change careers, and even then it'd probably be challenging.
Maybe that's the goal. Is like if we can do it once a month, that would be great. But if we could do it once every other month at minimum,
Yeah, absolutely. And guys, if I'm home at night, I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's
because the last time we were going to do it, you
I
were
was
out of town.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, we're ending March. I am going to California.
Oh God,
Week after next?
I'm week by week. I can't.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking out loud. So when you do if you have a night available, just shoot it my way, and I'll let you know if I'm gonna be in town or not. That's
All right.
the unfortunate truth of it. I miss you guys terribly.
Likewise.
but it's
Yeah,
just
Christine, a game night.
unfortunately that
Yeah, it was great to see you. It was great.
provider was the first thing I said. So
Yeah.
I've got to provide, and
You got to.
that involves me either traveling around the country or the continent, or sitting in front of my computer.
Well, you could make a
arguing with
successful living, or you could take part in a podcast where we pay $100 a year to keep it going.
Yeah,
It's up to you.
that's true. That's true.
It's up to you.
Yeah,
And,
it's
and
tempting.
your chair gets thrown away.
And your coffee creamer goes out the bloody window.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I am the union rep here, so I need. Who wants to be the union rep? No,
Oh, of course, you're the one that didn't show up to work.
Makes sense.
Of course. So I'll let you guys negotiate the next contract. But yeah, I mean, put me.
Fair enough. I'll put you as we'll try to make it every other month
Yeah,
gift at minimum.
Yeah, for
And if you
nighttime.
guys need to fill the seat, by all means, if there's another body you have that you want to bring in, I
don't have
completely
anybody
understand.
else that I'm thinking about filling a seat, but
I just want to put that out there. That
Yeah,
don't hold this seat for me, because the reality of it is my life has changed, and I don't have the bandwidth to be here during the day, during the week anymore.
Got it.
Weekends or at night, if I'm home, which I'm normally home 2 weeks a month.
weekends during the day.
I don't do shit, dude.
So that might be an option too.
Very rarely. But I know your shit's got more complicated because your kids are
Kids,
athletic and the kids
and doing drama.
My kids don't do shit. My choice. They don't want to do anything.
How is their health, by the way? People ask.
Charlie's been good. He's not had any issues. He's on, I think, one of his prescriptions came in the other day, Sky Rizzy. And
Skyrizi.
I just Googled.
That's not a real name.
That's a real name.
That's Sky, who has a lot of charisma.
It's probably true. So I just out of curiosity, just use Google Lens. $36,000 retail, and then he also takes Dupixent for
Oh,
his eczema.
wow, he's taking all this new shit.
Dude, Dupixent, like his eczema cleared up
It's a green-
almost overnight.
Yeah, it's a shit in the green bottle.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, we got
Yeah,
in
I don't see much
one
of that.
day we got $70,000 worth of fucking medicine delivered to my house.
Yep.
Retail. Nobody's paying that, but
No.
It's insane.
it's all crazy.
Well, rich
It's all
people do.
crazy. But
some,
yeah,
some rich people do, but yeah. No.
Well, that's why my health insurance is fucking $12,000.
It is.
I've been to the doctor
Thanks.
fucking one time
Thanks,
this
Farrell.
decade.
This is
thanks for putting it in the pot there.
So shout out to Maryland Phil on our notes, and shout out to Dante on Facebook, Maryland Phil on Twitter as well. And with that,
Flappy Labius.
Moist the eyes.
Tasty as taints.
tight dick player.
Ah, that sounds good.